and thank you for tuning in with me to another edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And of course, I am your host. How's it going, folks? And thank you for tuning in with me. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Before we get started, folks, I'd like to remind everybody this is episode number 464.
Blog Talk Radio. Welcome to Blog Talk Radio. Please hold and you will be able to listen to the show.
Get into anything else, I'd like for everybody to please spread it around like wildfire and let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house. And we are live every Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on the official website of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And it is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And of course, if you have not done so, please follow me on Twitter. All right? The Twitter name to follow is Politics Ghost. All one word, no underscores. Politics Ghost is the name to follow, folks. Let me tell you something. I am hype on this Baller Friday, and I hope that you all are too. As most of you know, if you are just tuning into this broadcast for the first time, we celebrate every Baller Friday. Every Friday, it's the time of the week in which a capitalist basks on their success throughout the week, basks on their labor that they put forth to get a wage, basks on the profits they've made, however they've generated it. It doesn't matter, however you accumulated or acquired your capital this week. I want to say Happy Baller Friday to everybody who's out there. Let's go ahead and say cheers to everybody out there who's listening on this Baller Friday. I want to say first and foremost, cheers to all the capitalists throughout the world. And I want to say secondly, I want to say cheers to the workers who contribute to the tax systems, to any and every government that is in this whole vast array of international community. And thirdly, and definitely not least, I want to say cheers to the manifestation of the capitalist revolution, and I'm talking about President Donald Trump. Cheers, baby. Happy Baller Friday. Cheers, baby. Cheers. Good stuff, man. Anyway, folks, I know everybody's probably wondering what the hell's going on in the markets. It's pretty flat today, to say the least, so let's go ahead and kick off this Baller Friday, getting right in the markets. We're going to try to go through those as quick as possible. And then once we do so, we're going to go right into the nitty-gritty. We may even take some calls. Who knows, folks? This is Baller Friday. Anything can happen. Let's just go ahead and get right into it, folks. Now, as we see on the big board on all the composite indexes here, we are seeing some flat activity. Even though we see it close up on the plus side, haven't you noticed? Seems like a kind of a trend here for the past several Fridays. Right towards the last 30 minutes, for the past several Fridays, for some reason, people start buying in and prop it up to put it on the plus side. Haven't you noticed that? I'm telling you, this 21,000 Dow Jones Industrial is a trap. That's why I have not suggested any day or pattern trading plays in the morning on my Twitter account, folks, because there is not enough volume to justify any kind of pattern or day trade right now. Now, if you are kind of squeezing out some kind of liquidity somewhere, more power to you. You're putting a lot more at risk in these kinds of low-volume markets than you actually are rewarded with. But, hey, to each their own. Everybody else has their own strategy. I just try to go ahead and give my particular strategies out there for those folks that are beginning capitalists, beginning traders. And I give these tidbits for free because I want to spread capitalists and capitalism throughout the world, folks. I'm not even joking around. I want to enlighten the people that are out there listening to my broadcast that it's that easy for you to acquire capital so that you can be the master of your own domain, so that you can carve out your own destiny, so that you can truly understand what liberated freedom truly means. Because I'm telling you this right now, folks, okay? I am an independent businessman, all right? I make all my own money independently, folks, all right? And there's nothing more liberating in the world than being an independent businessman where you can wake up and you can go. Now, let me tell you, there's a lot of responsibility on that. I'm not trying to negate the seriousness of responsibility and decision-making as it comes to that, but it just feels so great to wake up and know that you are your own man and that the abilities that are put before you, you use those abilities to carve out whatever it is that you want in your life. If you want to be creative, to concoct more streams of revenue. If you want to innovate, all right? I mean, if you want to be ambitious, whatever the case might be, folks, remember, and I hate to keep reiterating this, but hey, it's a Baller Friday. We might as well go ahead and say it again. Being a capitalist doesn't mean that you have to go out and be this richest asshole, for a lack of a better term, with the biggest mansion and the biggest cars. I mean, everybody is their own individual. And that's what I'm talking about in the emerging capitalist right that is starting to emerge from the ashes of whatever the hell the alt-right was. The capitalist right embraces difference because difference is the foundation of individualism. And without individualism, folks, we could not have any kind of innovations coming around, any kind of creativity, any kind of new ideas, new concepts, new art, new literature. You understand? I mean, we need people to be different. We need people to be individuals. And you see, folks, that's the essence of the capitalist right. Everybody's different. And your level of fortune and riches and wealth is maybe a lot different than everybody else's. You know, some people may want to go aspire to become the big business person, to acquire, to be able to employ large sums of people, to be able to have the responsibilities, to be able to have large corporations under their disposal. But remember, folks, I want to remind everybody, the higher you graduate in wealth, the higher you graduate in what you call elegance, it's more pressure you're putting on yourself to sustain that. Because as I stated, folks, there's nothing worse in the world to acquire and then attain a certain level of wealth and a certain level of elegance, and then you can no longer afford it any longer, and then you're thrown backwards. And then everybody that you used to go, and because look, when you're elegant, when you're out there, when you're a capitalist, the whole reason why you buy the big cars, the whole reason why you got the badass suits, the whole reason why you got the badass jewelry is so that you can get the adulation or the attention or the hatred or the envy or the jealousy of others. There's nothing wrong with that. That's the whole beautiful part about our system. But the thing is, folks, always remember, when you go down from whatever kind of wealth or richness or whatever kind of living standard that you've set yourself, if you go down from that, don't be expecting any friends to pick you up. And always remember the old proverbial saying, more money, more problems. Just because somebody is rich and wealthy doesn't mean they don't have any problems. It means they have taken care of more problems. They have more decisions to make. Decisions that they make affect people's lives. And I'm talking seriously. And that's why I'm telling you, folks, capitalism doesn't mean that you have to acquire that level of wealth. Capitalism means that if you like a certain very simple life, if you like the fact that you just want a roof over your head, you like the fact that you want a car that you own, that you don't have any payments for, if you want the ability to be able to have net worth without having to owe any kind of creditors for anything, when you appreciate whatever level of riches that you have in your head, that's what you should acquire. That's what you should acquire right there and sustain it indefinitely. That is the key to success in capitalism. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to bow down and you have to go and do whatever it takes, sell anybody out, sell your mother out, sell your sister out, sell your family out just so that you can acquire wealth and elegance. Remember, wealth and elegance comes to those who actually practice capitalism appropriately. And what is capitalism applied appropriately? It's capitalism in which you make investments, whether it's business, whether it's stocks, however you acquire your wealth. And wealth in a situation in which people appreciate you for who you are and the position that you're in as a position of I would say, financial authority, for a lack of a better term. Because people within your community should respect you as a capitalist. They shouldn't hate you. No one should hate anybody for being a capitalist. You see, no one should ever think of any capitalist as being a disgusting, despicable sleazeball that'll sell out their mother for a dime if necessary. That's not the kind of capitalist that you want to be. You want to be the capitalist that everybody respects. You want to be the capitalist that everybody knows that you're a person that means what you say what you mean, and you don't depend on anybody for anything, nor do you expect anyone for you to help or anything to that capacity. You are an independent person. And there's nothing more liberating than that, man. There's nothing more liberating than being able to get up and know that you are your independent capitalist, and you're able to sustain your lifestyle. And even if you make more money than the lifestyle that you've acquired, take very, very, very anxious steps towards the next phase or the next class strata or whatever you might want to go and attain. It's not all it's cracked up to be. Ask the most wealthiest of wealthy that have acquired the level of attainment to hang out with the elites. It's not all it's cracked up to be. But once again, capitalism within itself, it's a beautiful thing, because if you were your own independent person, then all you have to deal with, and I'm talking about finance, if you were your own independent person financially, you don't have to deal with anything other than your own life. I mean, if you can take care of the financial aspects, which is a very key component in everybody's life, regardless if you're a communist or a socialist or whatever the hell you wish life was, it's not the way it is. So what you have to do is you have to be able to do whatever it takes to acquire as much capital necessary to guide you through whatever life that you want. And just think about it right now. Look, let's just do it right now for a Baller Friday. All right, everybody right now, close your eyes. Close your eyes right now. Take a couple of deep breaths. And think, what life do you want? Have you ever thought about what life it is that you want? What's your perfect life? What it is that you think life in its most blissful idea is in your idea? I mean, just think about that for a second. And if you're already in an arena of wealth, because I have a lot of people who are already wealthy listening to this broadcast, think about it yourself. I mean, are you in the position in which you thought, you felt in your head was happiness? Do you think that that's where you're at? Are you in the position in life that you wished or always thought about being? And if your answer is no, then what's stopping you? Why are you stopping yourself from doing it? The only way that anyone is going to acquire their dreams or their wishes is if they go out and make them happen. Dreams and wishes are not going to happen to you, folks. And that's why you have a lot of people out here in not just here in America who are protesting and bitching and moaning, but even in the international community that want to sit there and bitch about everybody else, take the initiative to attempt to try to make their lives better in whatever capacity possible. Anyway, I'm not trying to sound like Tony Robbins here, but and I want capitalists out there that are listening to me within the sound of my voice to know that you have the power. You have the power to carve out whatever life that you feel that you want, but you have to take the initiative to go out, manifest it, and make it happen. You have to make it happen. Nothing is going to happen to you. No fairy godmother is going to come out of the woodwork and say, here, let me grant you your wishes. Let me grant you your life. All right? some benevolent deity is not going to concoct itself out of thin air and grant you whatever life that you want. You've got to go out and make it happen. You've got to figure out, how am I going to get enough capital necessary to make this happen? And just a little bit of word of advice. I know that people that have been listening to me have heard this time and time again, but the secret to capitalism is this. Right now, everybody who is walking the streets, driving the streets, people that are walking in shopping centers, people that are walking in parking lots, people that are walking in malls right now, they all have money or credit card in their pockets. They've all got it right now. You as a capitalist, it's up to you to persuade them to give it to you voluntarily and then have them walking away feeling good about it. Yeah? I'm not joking around. It's as simple as that, the simple recipe to capitalism. Right there. Right there. I mean, everybody right now is walking around with money in their pockets. All of them. Everybody is walking around with money in their pockets. You got to figure out a way to convince these people to give it to you voluntarily, and once they give it to you, you have to make them feel like they're walking away saying, you know what, I really feel good giving that person my money. I feel good. I had a great deal there. Whatever it is. That's the key to capitalism right there, man. And it doesn't really matter what you sell. It could be a product, it could be a service. I mean, that's all it is. So anyway, folks, with that being said, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get off on that tirade on Baller Friday, but I definitely want people to know that you are in charge of your own destiny, and the only person that's going to make it happen is you. And the only excuses that you're going to give is you're going to give excuses to yourself, but you shouldn't give yourself excuses. You should be hard on yourself when you make a mistake. You know, it's one thing I don't like about today's America. You know, whenever somebody makes a mistake, you know what they try to do about it? They try to laugh it off like, yeah, silly me. Are you kidding me? You shouldn't react that way if you make a decision, if you make a stupid decision, if you do something stupid. You should treat yourself like the piece of stupid trash that you are, because no one else is going to tell you that, you know what, that was pretty goddamn stupid. I mean, if I'm in front of you, I will. Let me tell you something. I'm a very brash person. All right, I'm telling you, this is not an act. I'm a brash son of a bitch. I'm not afraid to say what I feel. And look, there's a lot of people that say that and do that, and they're just dicks about it. I say it in hopes of trying to make a person better. But I'll tell you straight to your face, that's freaking ignorant and stupid. I mean, do you actually believe this? I mean, I'll actually tell you in your face. So that's why I'm saying you need to be the worst critic of yourself. And let me tell you, don't make it be self-deprecating. All right? Don't make it be self-deprecating, because that within itself can go into a whole other phobia that we don't discuss here. I don't even want to make it psychological here. Don't be self-deprecating. Be critical of yourself, but not self-deprecating. All right? Be critical of yourself, stating that if you do something wrong, you can be like, you idiot, why did you do it? You know, even if you got to punch yourself in the face, figure out what you did wrong, why you did it wrong, and never do it again. All right? But if you're self-deprecating, like, oh, I did something wrong again, poor me, I'm so stupid, I'm never going to be nothing, I'm a loser, oh me, oh me. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you being critical, not self-deprecating. All right? Critical in that if you make a wrong decision, yeah, beat yourself up over it, but figure out what you did wrong and learn from it. Don't fall under this victim category, because, I mean, that's what leftists do, all right? That's what liberals do. That's what leftists do. They go into this, oh, poor me, and look at me, oh, my student debt, oh, I don't have economic opportunity, oh, I want $15 an hour, oh, I mean, give me a break. Don't try to be self-deprecating, be critical of yourself. Big difference, all right? Anyway, let's get to the markets here. I'm sorry, folks. I'm just trying to plant seeds of capitalism. That's all I'm trying to do on this Baller Friday, trying to plant seeds of capitalism. Let's get to the Dow here. Now, as we look at the Dow, it went up on the plus side, even though it was flat most of the trading session. Not much activity whatsoever. And as I stated, folks, this is the calm before the storm. I think Yellen pretty much solidified it today in her comments, stating that a rate hike is imminent if progress continues to develop in this way. And what she means by that is that she even knows that this market is smoking crack. All right? This stock market is smoking crack. And she basically said in that Fed, in her comments, it is in not so many words, because, these Federal Reserve people, they like to talk in all this economic hyperbole, so that they can feel like they're the exclusive people that know what the hell's going on in the economy. You don't need to know all this hyperbole to understand what's going on here. I mean, if you listen to this broadcast, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Basically, what she's trying to do and she's trying to say is, hey, look, if this market continues to go up to 22,000, I'm gonna pull the trigger on this interest rate beyond a quarter point. I mean, let's put it a half point. Let's make it 1/4. Make it a whole basis point. Let's make it a whole point. And then you're going to see some serious business. Then you're going to see some serious droppings all across the market. So it was a little bit of a warning, in my personal opinion, today's comments by Yellen. But if by some chance we start seeing some contraction in the markets, I feel that the Federal Reserve may hold back on any kind of big interest rate and may just go into the same interest rate that they did in late December, which is, of course, the quarter point interest rate hike. And that would be the ideal scenario. If we saw a contraction of the Dow, at least, all right, a small contraction to at least 18,000 Dow Jones Industrial. If we saw that here within the next couple of weeks, I think that it will reposition the Fed's thinking to maybe just putting that interest rate hike as a quarter point as opposed to anything higher than that. Anything higher than that will cause some major ruckus in every market. I'm telling you this right now. Anyway, let's get to the Dow Jones Industrials. It's up today 2.74 points, a percentage increase of 0.01%, very flat today. Closing out the Dow at 21,005.71 points for the Dow Jones Industrial. Once again, nothing justifying 21,000 Dow Jones Industrial, folks. All right? So, like the saying goes, and look, even Warren Buffett is coming out and saying the responsible thing and saying, look, it's so unpredictable out here. Tomorrow the damn stock market could topple 20%. It could literally be down 20% by tomorrow. And he's right. No one knows what the hell's going on here. And many of people that have been digging in all the orders and all the stock trades that have been taking place in this market, they're starting to realize that it's the mom and pop investor that is keeping this damn market afloat. As I stated back, and I'm going to keep stating this, all right? I'm going to keep stating this until it's in your head so you understand that this freaking market is a trap. In the month of February, the insiders in Wall Street, they took out $7.8 billion, all right, out of the stock market. They sold $7.8 billion worth of stock in the month of February alone. How much did they buy in the stock market? $380 million, okay? So try to compare that ratio. If Wall Street insiders are selling off $7.8 billion, as in Bill Gates, 7.8 billion shares of stock in the month of February and only buying $380 million worth, I told you this is happening. I mean, look back in the archive. If anybody who's listening to this first hour, you know what's going on here, man. The big guys are suckering everybody into this market, the mom and pop, quote-unquote, investors. And why are they coming into the market? Because they're seeing the market going up and up on every media that they go to for any kind of news or information gathering. Even their local nightly news in their local communities are even highlighting this pump and dump 21,000 Dow Jones Industrial. So you got all this pump and dump every goddamn where you turn. So of course the mom and pop investor is like, hey, honey, if this stock market here, it's going up about 21,000 Dow Jones Industrial. I've never seen that before in my life. Must be something we should, maybe put some of the retirement money, or maybe some of the kids' college money, or something like that. So we can, maybe make some profits. Hey, what do you think, honey?
Yes, dear, that sounds like a great idea.
Stupid morons. And listen, how are they supposed to know? How are they supposed to know, honestly? Because they don't teach you how to be a capitalist at school. They don't teach you the information that I give you on this first hour in any goddamn school anywhere. I'm telling you this right now, the information that I give in this first hour is worth millions of dollars of information. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. Anyway, let's get to the S&P 500. The S&P also flat, but on the plus side, very modestly. S&P is up 1.20 points, a percentage increase of 0.05%, closing out the S&P at 2,383.12 points for the S&P 500. Let's get to the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ is also up very modestly. It is up 9.53 points, a percentage increase of 0.16%, closing out the NASDAQ at 5,870.75 points for the NASDAQ composite. All right. Now, let's go ahead and get to commodities here because I wanted to get through all this market stuff rather quickly, but I had to say what I had to say about capitalism, and I have to say what I have to say, man. I want people to know that you can be a capitalist too. The only person that's stopping you is you. And look, being a capitalist, that sometimes it means that you have to make some sacrifices, man. I mean, let me tell you, I wasn't given anything in my life. My folks, they didn't give me dick. All right, I'm serious. What they did? They put me out in the world and said, Here, go out in the world and make yourself something, boy. Go out there in the world and make yourself something there, boy. I mean, and in my initial phases of trying to crawl and scrape my way out of that, I mean, I had to eat crow. I had to, maybe take jobs that I really didn't want to take. I had to do things I really didn't want to do. And the reason I say that is because I hear a lot of people that are young that are saying that I'm above flipping burgers, okay? I'm above working at Mickey D's and you want fries with that. I'm above working at a grocery store. I'm above this. Oh, yeah? How much money do you have in your pocket, Mr. or Mrs. I'm above this? Well, I'm still living off my college loan. Or, my mother and father give me money every now and then when I have it. I mean, do you understand what I'm saying? I mean, if you ain't got nothing, then how in the hell can you demand something? I mean, that doesn't even make any sense. If you are worth nothing, then how can you demand anything? I mean, it's not as if you can't, begin to make yourself worth something, especially if you're living with mommy and daddy. If you've got the luxury of mommy and daddy to let you stay in the room that you grew up in and all this other nonsense, and they ain't charging you rent, or if they are, they're charging you very, very little rent, then what are you doing sitting on your ass? Go out and bust your ass, especially if you're a young person. Let me tell you something, young people. You will never have the kind of energy that you have today as you're young. So instead of sitting there into 20-hour gaming marathons or vegging out to some kind of Netflix binge, why don't you go out and bust your ass and work 2-3 jobs, work overtime if necessary. You have the energy of youth behind you. You will never be able to do this. Even when you need to do it, when you finally have mommy and daddy dead in the ground and nobody to take care of your stupid, useless ass, you won't be able to go and do the kind of things you can do now when you're young. So I'm encouraging everybody who's young, work your ass off, use your youth to your advantage. Because I'm telling you, what are you doing? What are you doing? I mean, you could be busting your ass. You could be saving your money. You could be putting it in the stock market. You could be value investing. You could do whatever you want. What are you doing just sitting there being worth less? Get up off your ass and be worth something. Even if you're worth very little, it doesn't matter. You're worth something. If you can go and say, hey, look, I've got $500 in the bank, you're worth something. Hey, look at me, I've got this little clunker car. Hey, it runs, it's a piece of crap, but it's mine. You're worth something. Hey, look at this, I'm value investing in this stock. I only have like 10 shares of, this blue chip, but hey, it's a dividend stock. You are worth something. So that's why I'm saying, don't just sit on your ass, man. If you got mommy and daddy that are going to let you sit in your goddamn room and let you live off rent-free, well then, by God, can you please go out and work and bust your ass off and save some capital or acquire stock or whatever kind of investing strategy that you want to do. Hell, even if you just save the goddamn money. I mean, who cares at that point? Jesus Christ. Anyway, look, sorry, folks. I'm just trying to plant seeds on this Baller Friday, all right? I'm just trying to plant capitalist seeds here. Anyway, let's get to the commodities, shall we? Let's get to energy. Now, once again, you know my thoughts on energy here. Regardless of what this late-day rally says or what, I don't know what these people are doing in the oil market. I'm not touching it with a 10-foot pole once again. Too many oil producers on the world market. OPEC is not obliging with their production cuts. Everything's a mess in the oil market. But, hey, I mean, if you want to invest in it, that's your effing problem. Let's go ahead and get to the energy sector, shall we? We've got WTI sweet crude up today, 59 cents, a percentage increase of 1.12%. 1.12% increase on the day for WTI, closing out WTI at $53.20 per barrel of WTI sweet crude. Brent crude oil up today, 65 cents, a percentage increase of 1.18%, closing out Brent crude at $55.73 per barrel of Brent crude oil. Gasoline also up today, 0.56% increase on the day. Natural gas up today, 0.75% increase on the day. Heating oil up 0.80% increase on the day. Let's go ahead and get to metals, shall we? The metals! Let's get to the goddamn metals! Now, you see, this is what I'm telling you, I don't know who's propping up all these markets. This investment community is smoking crack. Everything just miraculously went up at the end of the day. I mean, take a look at all the intraday charts of everything that I'm describing to you here. Everything just miraculously at the end of the day went up. Man. Take a look at gold, man. Gold is up today. Even though it was taking it on the teeth today, it is up $2.10, a percentage increase of 0.17%, closing out gold at $1,235 even per troy ounce of gold. Let me tell you, it took a dip yesterday. It is back today. Silver is up 25 cents, a percentage increase of 1.39% increase on the day, closing out silver at $18 per troy ounce of gold. $18 even for silver. We've got copper up 0.63% increase on the day. And platinum, whoa, what happened to the platinum market here at the end of the day? Platinum is up 1%. Platinum is up 1% increase on the day for platinum. What in the hell is going on in that particular freaking commodity, for heaven's sake? Anyway, let's get to the agriculture commodities, folks. Now, once again, I'm seeing a lot of green in here. It makes no effing sense. But as I stated, a lot of uncertainty. No one knows what the hell's going on. And once again, the goddamn market is smoking crack. Let's go ahead and get to the grain, shall we? Now, we've got corn up 0.33% increase on the day for corn. Wheat up 0.17% increase on the day for wheat. Oats is up 1.68% increase on the day for oats. Rough rice is down 0.36% decrease on the day for rough rice. Soybean up 0.02% increase on the day. Soybean oil up 0.73% increase on the day. And canola up 0.79% increase on the day. Let's go ahead and get to the soft, shall we? Now, here in the cocoa commodity, we are seeing some increases for the past couple of sessions after seeing constant decreases, even going as far back as to Valentine's Day, which was a shocker to say the least, because I would have thought that you would have saw some increases in the cocoa market considering it was Valentine's Day. But what do I know? All right, cocoa is up, for some reason today, it is up 1.40% increase on the day. Coffee.
Hey, dude, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me unless I have my coffee, dude, all right?
Shut up, you damn anal camel toe sporting, four-eyed beard sporting hipster fruit bowl. Shut up. Anyway, folks, coffee is down today, 0.73% decrease on the day for coffee. And I want to take this time to remind everybody to boycott Starbucks. Boycott Starbucks, that goddamn anti-American company who wants to hire 10,000 illegal immigrants just to defy the Donald Trump administration. Boycott Starbucks, for heaven's sake. Anyway, let's get to the next commodity, sugar. Sugar is down today, 0.71%. OJ finally increasing for the past couple of sessions. Orange juice is up 2.59% increase on the day for orange juice. We've got cotton up today, 1.58% increase on the day for cotton. Lumber is up very modestly, up 0.05%. And rubber, good God, what the hell's going on? Is it because it's the month of spring break? Is that it? Oh, it's spring break time, baby. Is that why rubber's up? Anyway, rubber is up today, 2.57% increase on the day for rubber. I mean, good God. Anyway, ethanol is also up today, 0.46% increase on the day for ethanol. Let's go ahead and get to the livestock, shall we? Now, please, for all the live cattle, just keep not buying it. All you people, keep turning vegan. I don't care. All right? I just ate me a rack of ribs before I came on this show. I'm not even joking around. I mean, I'm just, meaty-ass, big, fat, just nice ribs, babe. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, I am eating steak 5 times a week, sometimes even twice a day. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why I'm naturally energized, baby. That's why I'm naturally energized. Anyway, live cattle is down today, 0.15%. We've got cattle feeder up 0.84%, which makes sense. We saw a lot of the components in the grains index that were increasing, so that's reflected in the cattle feeder. And lean hogs, folks, is taking it on the teeth today. Lean hog, I mean, good God, man. 2.23% decrease on the day for lean hog. And, folks, let's go ahead and get to Bitcoin because we are covering it. Folks, it has gone well beyond the price of gold. We are at all-time highs as it pertains to Bitcoin. I was telling you, folks, what did I say? I hate to keep repeating this, but it bears repeating. I said as more countries move away from physical cash, Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are going to be looking like a very viable alternative for everybody to exchange goods and services without the government being crawled up your ass for every transaction. And let me tell you something, folks. This is why I am advocating once again, do not allow the United States to take away tangible cash. if the United States takes away tangible cash, the first people that are going to be affected is the poor. The second people are going to be affected are the small businesses. And then after that, we're living in some kind of a totalitarian economic ridiculousness in which the government can keep track of every goddamn transaction you make, and no government should have that type of authority over people's economic freedom. You understand that? No government should have that type of authority over the people's economic freedom. So that's why I'm telling everybody right now, do not, and I repeat, do not promote or do not endorse this idea of taking away tangible cash out of circulation in the American economy. It cannot happen. Take a look at what's happening right now in India. Remember, India decided it was going to take away its cash some time ago, and there is no tangible cash out there in India. Guess what? Small business are plummeting out there. That's right. Small businesses are plummeting because these are the people that having no tangible cash in circulation is going to affect. It's going to affect the poor, and it's going to affect the small business. Remember that, folks. Do not allow this government in the United States to take away tangible cash. With that being said, folks, let's go ahead and get to Bitcoin's price. Bitcoin, as of right now, is $1,282.77 per Bitcoin. Gee, good God. Good God. $1,282.77 per Bitcoin. And that, my friends, is the markets for your ass on this Baller Friday, all right? Anyway, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Let's just go ahead and I want to say another cheers once again to all the people that are listening to the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. Whether you're an old listener, whether you're a new listener, I'm glad that you're listening. Cheers, baby, cheers. Oh, good stuff, baby, good stuff. Now, before we get to Twitter shout-outs, let me go ahead and get to a couple of items that I want to discuss before we get into Twitter shout-outs here. You have the Democratic Party out here hooping and hollering, talking about, oh, we need Jeff Sessions to resign. We need the Attorney General to resign because he met with the Russian ambassador. You got Chuck Kick the American People in the Balls Schumer out here trying to say, yeah, we need, I think we need the resignation for old Jeff Sessions, because I think he's tied to Russia, that guy. You know what, folks? Lo and behold, and these pictures have been circulating. Of course, I have been retweeting many that have been posting them, and here the president has finally posted it. Chuck Kick the American People in the Balls Schumer, pictured with Vladimir Putin having, what is it, bagels and coffee or something? What the hell is that? Chuck Schumer had a freaking bagel with freaking Putin, for Christ's sake, and there's pictures to prove it. And, you know, I really like the way Donald Trump approached this on Twitter, and that's what makes, these means of communication as it pertains to the president bypassing the mainstream media in which they feel that they are anointed to be able to frame the perspective in everybody who is viewing. I like how he just completely bypasses them with means of modern-day communication. Anyway, Donald Trump about 5 hours ago tweeted out the picture in question of Chuck Kick the American People in the Balls Schumer with Vladimir Putin having a freaking bagel and some kind of a beverage. All right. Here is Donald Trump tweeting that picture and stating the following. We should start an immediate investigation into Chuck Kick the American People in the Balls Schumer and his ties to Russia and Putin. And then he said, what a total hypocrite. I mean, total hypocrite is right. And it goes to show you, folks, that these people on the left, And, of course, this is contrived with Obama's old deep state goons. They're trying to utilize their access to the deep state tools, for a lack of a better term, the tools that enable the deep state to tap into the president's phone calls with world leaders, the tools that enable the deep state to record the conversation with General Michael T. Flynn and the Russian ambassador. I mean, they are utilizing these tools to obtain this information and leak it out to the media to contradict Donald Trump and his administration in the public eye. And remember, folks, what have I always said about political science? It's not about what you believe. It's not about what I believe. Political science is about making sure what the Mr. and Mrs. Joe Sixpack believe. That's really what it's all about. It's about framing the perspective of what Mr. and Mrs. Joe Sixpack believe. Because if they believe it, and they go out and they still have faith in their institutions of government, and they still have faith in the American dollar, and they still have faith in their leaders, they're going to get up, they're going to go to work every day, and that's really what makes the American system or any government system work. And retweet that tweet that President Donald Trump tweeted here. Here it is right here, folks, on my Twitter account. We should start an immediate investigation into Chuck Schumer and his ties to Russia and Putin. A total hypocrite is right. Here, Chuck kicked the American people in the balls, Schumer, right goddamn there. And let me tell you, Obama doing this, I mean, he should be arrested as far as I'm concerned for trying to undermine the government. This guy is a piece of trash, Barack Obama. A treasonous piece of trash. I reported yesterday, as well as everybody else out there, that Valerie Jarrett, his top presidential advisor during his presidency, is moving into his mansion with Michelle. I mean, is Michelle even still living there? I mean, from the looks of it, it seems like Michelle Obama and George W. Bush Jr. are having a thing going. Have y'all seen that? Oh, my God, it's been all over the media, for Christ's sake.
Oh, George W. Bush and his fondness for Michelle Obama. Oh, George W. Bush and Michelle Obama, fondness for each other. I mean, could you get anything more disgusting? I mean, what the hell does that mean, man? I mean, what does that mean? I mean, does that mean that Michelle Obama is power-topping? You know what? I don't even want to know. But anyway, listen. The bottom line is that Barack Obama is at the bottom of what the hell is going on. He's the one that has his goons in the deep state. And let me tell you, there's some ruckus within the Trump administration. They're trying to urge Trump to purge these Obama appointees. These leaks that are happening in Washington is making everybody in the government paranoid, and it's all because of this asshole Obama that should be arrested. He should be arrested as far as I'm concerned, because how this idiot is able to get away with this, I have no idea. And on top of Valerie Jarrett shacking up with the Obamas in their mansion down the street, mind you, from the freaking White House, you got Valerie Jarrett's daughter now working for CNN. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, Valerie Jarrett's daughter is now working for the Clinton communists. You know what? I'm just sick. I'm just sick of all this crap, man. That's why those of us on the Trump train, those of us that believe in this capitalist revolution that has manifested in the Trump administration, in the Trump presidency, we have to continue to push what we need to push. And I'm talking about contradicting the lies that are being put forth by the mainstream media. And that's why I continue to remind every one of you, I continue to remind every one of you that you, me, we are the new media, but we have a responsibility, folks, and that's why we have to disseminate the information. That's why I try to encourage you, whatever tweet that I tweet that pertains to news, that pertains to the Trump train, that contradicts the lies being put forth by the mainstream media, then folks retweet it, please. Go out there and disseminate it within your own sphere of influence. All right, go out there and get every social media account you possibly can to disseminate the information. Get a blog if necessary. Get a YouTube account. Do whatever it takes to spread the message, spread the ideas, so that there's so many of us saying it that it stinks the whole lot of the dying lamestream mainstream media. That's what I'm talking about, for Christ's sake. We have to do it, folks, because the mainstream media isn't going to stop. This treasonous bastard asshole ex-president of ours isn't going to stop. All right? These Hollywood jerk dicks that cashed out during Obama's stimulus package 2 bill aren't going to stop. The globalists aren't going to stop. The Republican establishment is not going to stop. So we cannot stop. Absolutely cannot stop. We've got to keep going, folks. That's why I'm saying I'm going full throttle. That's why I'm here 3 hours a day, 5 days a week. And that's why I'm trying to encourage you to do the same damn thing. Go out there and spread the message. Spread the message of the capitalist right. Spread the message of capitalism, liberty, and nationalism. Spread the idea of the capitalist right, embracing difference. We embrace difference because difference is the base of individualism. That's what I'm saying, man. It's the capitalist right rising. It's the capitalist right rising. Jesus Christ, folks. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to some Twitter shout-outs, all right, folks? Jesus Christ. But I hope that you understand what I'm saying to you folks out here. We have to start taking this serious, and if we don't, folks, it could mean that the presidency. That's all I'm saying. We've got a lot of people against the president, and we have to be there, and we have to make sure that his agenda is fulfilled, because Donald Trump, the manifestation of what he represents, is the last line in the sand for America. The last line in the sand for America. Do you understand me? All right, folks. Anyway, for you folks that are unaware, if you want a Twitter shout-out, all you've got to do is retweet the tweet that states, True Capitalist Radio Live. Capitalist Radio Live is the tweet to retweet. And if you retweet that tweet, I will give you a Twitter shout-out live right here on the broadcast, right here and now. Hey, engineer, do we have any Twitter shout-outs to be had on this Baller Friday? All right, well, let's go ahead. Well, you know what? Before we get to Twitter shout-outs, I'd like to remind everybody that this is, and thank God, this is the final day between Team Optimism versus Team Fortune Cookie. Fortunately, Team Fortune Cookie is up by two autographs. Now, I didn't realize that this whole event was going to go towards this direction. I didn't realize that it was going to be this serious. I really can't believe it myself. It's unbelievable. As a matter of fact, I've got people that are ordering 30 autographs, 30 Fortune Cookie autographs, emailed the email address on the receipt, and asked for an engineer's autograph because, quote, he's the real talent. So, okay, great. I'll send you one. Look, if you're doing stuff like that, I'll send you an engineer autograph. I'll send you whatever you want. If you're ordering 10, 5, 10, 20, 30, just email the email address on the receipt. And if you want another autograph that has been put forth in the past that you didn't get a hold of, let me know. All right, just let me know. Email the address on the digital receipt. And of course, folks, if you want to participate, type in your browser right now, ghost.market. That's right, folks. That's ghost.market, and it'll take you right to the website in which Mr. Fortune Cookie and Mr. Optimism are there. And let me tell you something, folks. I did not realize it was going to get this intense, man. I mean, I'm under pressure, for Christ's sake, man. I'm under pressure. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to some Twitter shout-outs right now. All right, who do we have here, for Christ's sake? We got El Foxo Short Bus. Oh, that's great. That's just great, for Christ's sake. Some idiot out of, some feminized fruit bowl out of Limerick, Ireland, who is a furry, who is, commiserating around a bunch of prepubescent children in an attempt to troll a podcast on the next Geraldo. That's just great. Anyway, AL Game Freak in the house. We've got Corey in the place. What's going on? Who else do we have here? We've got I'm not going to say that disgusting name. We've got somebody named Storm Chaser 80 LLC. We got a Storm Chaser hooking it up, for Christ's sake. We got the Smiler in the house. What's going on? End of an era? What do you mean, end of an era? Like end of Radio Graffiti? I don't know. We got Deplorable Capitalist in the house. We got Taco Capitalist. We've got Sauerkraut in the house. I'm not going to say that disgusting name, for Christ's sake. We've got Liberty Capitalist, TCA, Newsfeed. We've got Supa. We've got Ghost equals Fake Texan. Fake Texan my ass, asshole! My lineage goes back to the Texas martyrs, you son of a bitch. Should be saying I'm a fake Texan. Come down here and say I'm a fake Texan and see if I don't stop a mud hole in your ass. Shit. Come over here, boy. I'll kick your ass in the dog meat, boy. Anyway, who else do we have here? We got Veteran Capitalist. What's going on, man? We got Petro in the house. Jacob in the place. Dorito Burrito. We got Remover of Kebab in the house. We've got Commander Biff in the place. Once again, if you want a Twitter shout-out, all you got to do is retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account. And the tweet to retweet is True Capitalist Radio Live, baby. We got the Brony Network in the house, Jizzmaster 3000. We got the TCR Engineer. What's going on, man? We've got, I'm not going to say that disgusting name, for heaven's sake. You guys are getting sick. What's going on to Raiden Snake, the Green Bio in the place? There's the Whore Master. Oh, yes, I am the Whore Master. Oh, yes. We got Lego Fan 420. What's going on? Who else do we have here? Once again, retweet the tweet that states True Capitalist Radio Live, baby. All right, anyway, let's continue going here. I'm only going to take a couple more of these retweets here because I can see what's going on here. We've got Twilly Atkins. Jesus Christ. We got Remove Cuck Schumer. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding, Remove Cuck Schumer. Who else do we have here? We've got Elvis Wong. Elvis Wong? Are you kidding me? Is that a Chinese Elvis? Anyway, we got Latvian Capitalist. What's going on to OG Toru? What's going on to the Green Leader? What's going on to Broly? What's going on to Capitalist Knowledge? Johnny Cornbread, New York City NYT Side Keck. Off my turf, Wes. What's going on to Wes? Metaforum Wars. What's going on to Silent Capitalist, baby? You know what I'm saying? Team Optimistic. What's going on? Woo! Anyway, we are now in the second hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Before we get started, I'd like to remind everybody to spread it around like wildfire, and let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house. And we are live every Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on the official website of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And it is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And, of course, if you have not done so, folks, please follow me on Twitter. All right, the Twitter name to follow is Politics Ghost. All one word, no underscores, Politics Ghost. And I'm also on the same name under the Twitter alternative social media, Gab. Gab.ai. Type that in your browser. I'm there under the same name, Politics Ghost. All right? What's going on to Distilling Gone Fishing? How you doing, man? We got Prophet Twisty, whatever the hell that means. I'm not going to say that disgusting name. You guys are getting sick with these disgusting-ass names, for Christ's sake. We have here, we've got, I'm not going to say that. Can you shut up with these stupid names, for Christ's sake? Jesus Christ. Who else do we have here? We've got 3-hour waste of time. Oh, yeah? Yeah, why are you here listening, all right? Why are you here listening? We got Dr. Bristle in the house. Jews from Egypt. What the hell is that supposed to mean? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Ghost equals Russophobic Nazi? Oh, now I'm Russophobic now. Oh, that's a thing? Not liking Ruskies. That's Russophobic. Look, I don't like them, all right? They're mouth breathers. They're cockeyed. They drink vodka. They're stupid. I'm sorry. And if you happen to be part Ruski and you're an American, I'm sorry. It's how it is, all right? Anyway, we got Beavis in the house. We got Ann and the Wizard in the place. Once again, folks, retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account, and I will give you a Twitter shout-out live right here on the broadcast. We got Fight Me at Esquire Tavern. Oh, you want me to go meet you down there, boy? You want me to go? God damn it. Let me tell you something. You idiots, if you're serious about this, I'll go down there and kick the living crap out of you. Piece of crap. I'll beat the crap out of you. Son of a bitch. I'll kick the living crap out of you, boy. Try to sit over here and try to call me out here, boy. You come on down here if you think you got the balls there, boy. You come on down here if you think you got the balls. I don't think you've got the balls there, you son of a bitch. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. I don't think that you've got the balls. Jesus Christ, man. Let me continue going, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Anyway, we've got Sergeant Yoda in the house. What's going on with Sergeant Yoda? We got the Volkswagen short bus. Oh, that's great. That's just great. We've got the inner Ghostapo. The inner Ghostapo. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Look, let me tell you something, all right? This is the inner circle, all right? If you can't hang with the inner circle because you're a tard or you're doing something that, whatever, then you're going to be just ostracized. Now, it doesn't mean you're kicked out of the inner circle. It just means that you're on the freaking short bus. It means that you're on the freaking short bus there, boy. Anyway, Jesus Christ, I'm telling you, you guys are really pissing me off on this Baller Friday. You understand that? You people are pissing me off on this goddamn Baller Friday, all right? Anyway, who else do we have here? We got True Sellout Radio. Oh, shut up. You know what? You could sell out on these nuts. How you like that? Putting $400 on Cookie. No, don't you know what? Don't you dare, man. Don't you dare put $400 on Cookie. Don't. I don't want this radio graffiti crap anymore, man. I don't want this Radio Graffiti crap anymore, man. It's crap. It's crap. Because, I mean, you have to understand, folks, I have to be the brunt end of everybody's ridicule and besmirching and trolling and splicing and remixing. I mean, after all these years, it'll kind of get to you, you know? It'll kind of get to you just a tad bit if you know what I'm talking about, for Christ's sake, man. It'll kind of get to you, for Christ's sake. It'll kind of get to you, for Christ's sake, all right? So I really don't want it. I really don't want Radio Graffiti anymore. I really don't appreciate it. I think I deserve a little bit of respect out here after all the goddamn crap I've done. I deserve a little bit of goddamn respect. Anyway, we got Jeff the Chef in the house. What's going on to Jeff the Chef? Oh my God, I'm telling you, man, I'm under pressure, for Christ's sake. I'm under goddamn pressure. And what is this? We're tied up. We're now tied up, man. It is even. It is a tie between Fortune Cookie and Team Optimism. God damn it, I can't take this pressure. I can't take this goddamn pressure on a Baller Friday, for Christ's sake, man. I can't take this goddamn pressure on a goddamn Baller Friday, man. I'm just, oh, Jesus Christ, it just takes a lot of pressure, man. It's a lot of pressure I'm under. I'm a lot of pressure. Oh, my God, give me the mic. Give me the mic. Jesus Christ. All right. All right. Let me just calm down here. Let me just calm down. All right, we got Coastal Nick in the house. How you doing there, Coastal Nick? Jesus Christ, man, I'm telling you, you guys are really pissing me off. You guys are really, really starting to piss me off. I'll tell you that right now. We Do It for Almighty Tech is in the house. Weaponized Moon Rock in the house. Caleb the Capitalist in the house. Jesus Christ, man. We've got I'm not going to say these disgusting names, for Christ's sake. Ghost the Jew. Ghost the Jew, for Christ. I mean, hey, why are you calling me a Jew? I am not a Jew. I mean, I don't know how many times I got to tell you assholes I use yarmulkes for coffee filters, you son of a bitch. Jesus Christ, I'm not a Jew, man, all right? I'm not a damn Jew. You can sit here and talk garbage all you want to, but you know what? Oy vey, shut it down! Anyway, we got Trump deports Asho. No, come on, man, don't say that. Trump ain't going to deport Asho. Shut up! Don't even kid around about that. Don't even kid around about that. Who else do we have? Blue Balls Ghost. Yeah, shove it up your ass. I got your blue balls, you idiot, you son of a bitch. We've got more Chew Music. What the hell is that? You shut up, you idiot. Shut up! Just shut up! Jesus Christ. We got the Lone Tard State. You know what? Fuck you. Fuck it! Stop making fun of Texas, you son of a bitch! Stop making fun of Texas! You know what? That's it. I'm not doing any more Twitter shout-outs. You assholes, I know what you're trying to do, man. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to ruin my goddamn Baller Friday, and I really don't appreciate it. I really do not appreciate it. Son of a bitch. Give me the mic. All right. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to ruin my Baller Friday. You're trying to piss me off and all this other crap. I know what you're trying to do, for Christ's sake. Just shove it up your ass. Shove it up. Wait a minute. This isn't a true cap. Shut up! That is not a real true capitalist radio fan. Are you kidding me? Look on Twitter right now. Look on Twitter. That's not you. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. We'll end this Baller Friday broadcast early, you asshole. All right? I don't need to be up here broadcasting. I don't need to be up here broadcasting right now. That is not a true capitalist radio fan. You're lying. You're lying. Jesus Christ, man. All right, I've had enough of this. I'm not going to sit here. I'm going to ignore Twitter because I already know you people are going to piss me off here. All right? I know that you people are going to piss me off. Wait a minute. What is this? Hold on. I mean, you see, I can't take my eyes off Twitter because these assholes. Somebody actually wrote this in a shit stall. Are you kidding me? Look at this. Somebody actually wrote URL ghost.market buy fortune cookie be good goyim. You son of a bitch. Son of a bitch, man. You know what, man? I think I should just end the goddamn broadcast early, man. I'm not even joking around. Joking around, for Christ's sake, man. Oh, my God. And you know what? On that note, look at this. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Man, on top of you goddamn troll terrorists and cyber vermin screwing with me on Twitter, I mean, Mr. Fortune Cookie has just taken the lead by 5, you fucker! No! 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 Oh, God, no! Oh, my God, man, please, no, please stop, man. Just stop. Just stop, man. Please just stop, man. Give me the freaking mic. Look, man, this is a Baller Friday. I just want to have a decent Baller Friday, man. I just want a Baller Friday, you know, and not to mention, folks, you know, I don't know what the hell's going to happen with this damn contest, man. I mean, I just hope that, man, I don't want to do Radio Graffiti, man. I don't want to do Radio Graffiti. I don't want to do Radio Graffiti. I don't want to do Radio Graffiti. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. God. I don't want to do it, man. I don't want to do it anymore, man. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Give me the mic, man. Give me the mic. Look. I don't want to do this, man. I don't want to do this, man. I don't want to do this. I just want to have a decent Baller Friday, man. That's all I want, man. I just want a decent Baller Friday. I just want a decent Baller Friday, man. That's all I want, man. I don't want to do Radio Graffiti anymore, man. I mean, don't you understand that? I don't want to do radio goddamn graffiti anymore. I mean, don't you guys understand that? For Christ's sake, and stop buying fortune cookie, you son of a bitch! Stop buying it, please! Yes, God! Buying it, please! I mean, God damn it, man! You know, I just want to give up on the show today. Give it a mic. Look, I'm going to be honest with you. I know I got a lot of crap to talk about today on this goddamn Baller Friday. I can already see right now this Baller Friday is turning into a living hell. Man, I got to lay down on a couch or something, for Christ's sake, man. God damn it. I got to lay down on a couch, for Christ's sake, man. Oh, my God. Look, folks, I know I'm supposed to be talking about all kinds of, political subject matters, and I know I'm supposed to be talking about how the Democrats, have met with the Russians, too, and oh, my God, man. I'm just under pressure, man. I mean, listen to me. I'm going to be very candid with you folks, all right? I don't go to a psychologist or a psychiatrist, so I'm just going to have a shrink session with you guys, all right? I really do not want to do radio graffiti, all right? I'm going to be honest with you. It's like the culmination of all these years, of all these people that just talk about me, talk about my family, talk about my wife, talk about my dog, talk about my granny. They make remixes of me. They splice me. They use my voice to prank call people. They prank call the FBI with my voice. They prank call Trump. I mean, God damn it, man. I'm tired, man. I mean, do you understand? I'm trying to convey a message. I'm trying to convey a message of capitalism. I want to be a serious show, man. I want to be a serious show. God. Ah! God. Get up, man. I don't even want to do this broadcast right now, folks. I'm going to be honest. I don't even want to do this broadcast, man. This damn broadcast, man. And, they're still buying fortune cookie, for Christ's sake, man. Look, please stop, man. Just stop the insanity. Look, all right, I'm not going to pay attention to the count anymore. I'm not going to pay attention to the Twitter anymore. That's it, all right? Look, this contest ends tonight. All right, this contest ends tonight. This madness has gone on long enough. This madness has gone on long enough, folks. I'm telling you this right now. This madness has gone on long enough. At midnight tonight, it's over. At midnight tonight, it's over, for Christ's sake, man. I can't take this pressure. I can't take this kind of pressure, for Christ's sake, man. Oh, my God, man. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. I got a drink, man. Give me my drink, man. Oh. The sun is warm. The grass is green. The sun is warm. The grass is green. The sun is warm. The grass is green. And that goddamn panda, the goddamn son of a bitch is panda! God! Oh, man, I think I've had enough, man. I'm not even joking around. I think I've had enough, man. I don't even know what to do. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Give me the mic. Oh, my heart's beating like a goddamn rabbit, folks, man. I'm telling you, I can't take this kind of pressure, man. I cannot take this I can't take this kind of pressure, man. It's getting me right here in the heart, man. I guess on the bright side, somebody's telling me that optimism is up by 4. I mean, I guess that's great. I guess that's something good. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't know what the hell to think anymore. I don't know what the hell I just did. At least, I don't know what to do anymore, man. I'm supposed to be talking about all these subject matters right now about, how Chuck Schumer pulled visa strings for some Indian athlete or something. And now that son of a bitch is accused of child sex abuse and how 30 Democrats went to go see Russians as a part of some kind of counterbalance to the Iranian nuke deal. I'm supposed to be talking about all this crap. I just can't. And shut up on Twitter. I'm not crying. Shut up. Shut up on Twitter. I'm not freaking crying, man. I just poked myself in my eye. I just poked myself in my eye. Shut up. Oh, my God, man. What a horrible day today it is. What a horrible day. Somebody just told me optimism is up by 9. You know what? Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank God. Thank whoever. I'm going to take some calls here. I can't do this show right now, man. I'm in no position. I'm going insane. I'm going to be honest with you. All these times, all the ridicule, all the goddamn splices, everything. I'm just at my gourd. I'm at my last end. I'm tired. I'm tired of doing it. I'm tired of doing it. I'm just tired of doing it. I'm just tired of doing it. Oh, my God, my heart's beating like a goddamn rabbit, man. I'm going to take some calls and see what the hell people have to say out here. I don't even know what the hell's going on anymore. Jesus Christ, my heart's beating like a rabbit, man. I can't take it. I can't take it. Let's bring on a friendly voice here. How about Raiden Snake? Are you there, man?
Hey, Goose. Good evening.
How you doing there, Raiden Snake, man? I mean, good Lord, man. I mean, the pressure. I can't take this pressure.
No, don't say I blame you. I'll tell you one thing, it's really close. I mean, I will let you know a quick update. Optimism is up by 10.
Oh, well, thank God. Good God, man. I mean, but this is just becoming intense. I mean, what the hell is going on, Raiden? I mean, from your perspective, what the hell is going on here?
Well, obviously, people, from what I can see, people are just desperate to keep Radio Graffiti. It's been like a tug of war. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's gone one way, and it's gone back. It's gone. do you know what I mean? It's hard to predict who's going to win. I really hope optimism wins, if you want my opinion, because at the end of the day, I can understand what you're going through. You just can't, do you know what I mean? What they're doing, it's like I said before, actions have consequences, you know? No wonder you're stressed out. You know what I mean? I've heard all the radio graffitis, like, it's just, oh, for God's sake, you know? I mean, I've been taking the
I mean, how much, I mean, I know what you're saying. How much can one man take? I mean, all the years, all the ridicule. I mean, making fun of my family, making fun of my wife, making fun of my granny, in front of my children, in front of my dog, in front of everybody. They're doing splices of me, remixes of me. And they're prank calling with my voice. I mean, it's insane. I mean, who else could take it this much? Who else could take it this much? I'm sorry if I'm stumbling over my own tongue, Raiden, but I'm out of it, man. I'm out of it.
To be honest, I can't say I blame you. I mean, most people wouldn't be here to cope. Trust me, no one would. I'm surprised. I'm actually quite surprised you managed to put up with it as long as you have so far.
Well, I thank you, Raiden Snake. I appreciate it. I mean, what? I mean, is there any rational explanation of what the hell's going on here? I mean, all I wanted was just a simple. I don't know what the hell I wanted. I mean, do you have any last comments? I'm just out of it, man.
Well, principally, if you can, I know I'm going to repeat this, but basically, you just need to chill out and relax, and then, well, yeah, that's all I can suggest right now.
All right. Well, I really do appreciate it there, Raiden Snake, and I'll keep you on hold there. I definitely do need to relax. You know, I think I do need to relax just for a second, man, just for a goddamn second. I'm sorry, folks. I'm breaking down here, man. I mean, I know I should be getting to things. I mean, I'm supposed to be talking about these subjects. Look, I'm going to try to talk. I don't even know. I'm going to try to talk here, and oh my God, I'm out of it, man. I'm freaking out of it. 831, are you on the air?
Hey, how's it going, Ghost? Leonard, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. I mean, for as good as it could be, I guess. I'm really kind of bummed out about how this whole meme about Russian ambassadors is kind of creeping up on Sessions too. It's not really too good. I mean, they're just going to keep on trying to knock off the good people, you know?
Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. I mean, I know I should be talking about serious subject matters like that. I'm just out of it, man. What the hell do you make of this whole freaking hoopla that's going on with this freaking card business?
Fluctuating the past few days. There's been there's a lot of money going into this. So I'm not sure if it's one person manipulating this, or if it's a group of if it's a collective movement of people. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of obviously the inner circle pushing for optimism. But as far as I think it might just be one person, you know, buying a lot of it.
Yeah, well, I don't know what it is. Thank you very much, Leonard, for calling up, man. I know I should be talking about serious subject matters. I know I should be talking about how the Democrats have met with the Russian ambassador. As a matter of fact, folks, the Russian ambassador was sitting in the Democrats during President Trump's speech to the joint session of Congress this week, folks. That's an absolute fact. So for all these idiot Democrats calling for the resignation of Jeff Sessions is a complete and utter bunch of garbage. The Russian ambassador was sitting with the Democrats during Trump's speech during the joint session of Congress, for Christ's sake. Damn, man, it's so hard, man. It's so hard to talk politics right now. It's so hard to talk some politics right now when I'm under some pressure, man. I mean, luckily right now optimism is up by a 10. Luckily. Anyway, let me try to talk about some of these things. I'm sorry, folks, that I'm going off keister here. Let me just try here. All right, once again, President of the United States. Oh, man, my heart, man. Hold on a second. All right. President of the United States tweets a pic of Chuck Schumer and Putin eating a bagel and drinking coffee or something. And by the way, and I know I said this earlier, Chuck kicked the American people in the balls. Schumer pulled some visa strings for an Indian athlete who is now accused of sexual abuse of a child. So put that in your liberal Democratic peace pipe and smoke it, all right? And it seems as many of these Democrats have met with this Russian ambassador that these people are calling for Jeff Sessions to resign over. We've got pictures of Nancy Pelosi meeting with the Russian ambassador and other Russian representatives. We've got 30 different Democrats meeting with Russia prior to the Iranian nuclear deal just so that they can... What? Why did they have to meet with Russia before the Iranian nuclear deal, which was a ridiculous deal, $250 billion given to Iran so that they won't create nuclear weapons, which we all know they're doing. I mean, folks, Barack Obama gave them the money to buy a nuclear weapon. I mean, Barack Obama has done more to destroy this country than anyone could have ever have dreamed. That's why Barack Obama deserves to be in jail for treason. That's why Barack Obama deserves to be in jail for treason, folks. All right? So once again, why don't we indict all of the Democratic Party that went to go meet with the Russian delegation prior to negotiating this Iranian nuke deal? As a matter of fact, why don't we put the Democrats on trial for the Iranian nuke deal? I mean, you know, since we're going down this witch hunt path, why don't we just go ahead and do that? Why don't we just go ahead and do that? I'm telling you, these Democrats are the biggest hypocrites, and that's why those of us, even though, folks, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not playing with a full deck today. I haven't gotten much sleep throughout the week. I've been under pressure as it pertains to this goddamn team optimism, team fortune cookie crap. And, to be honest with you, man, I don't want to do Radio Graffiti, man. And it's on the back of my mind. And I know that if Fortune Cookie wins, I'm going to have to be doing this for 40 damn minutes every goddamn last hour for I don't know how goddamn long. And I know that my mental faculties, my mental capacity should be focused on the Trump train, on the Trump objective at this point in time, man. But it's just hard, folks. I'm sorry, it's hard. I thought I was going to have a decent Baller Friday, but leave it to the damn troll terrorists and cyber vermin. Leave it to them to screw everything all up. Anyway, folks, once again, I think that we need to spread it around the internets and throughout the world that the Democrats have met with Russia, and that if they are going to continue on with this Russia goddamn narrative, then we need to put every goddamn picture with Pelosi, with Chuck kick the American people in the balls Schumer, with the 30 Democrats that met with the Russian delegation in conjunction with the goddamn Iranian nuke deal. These Democrats are just as complicit, if not more than complicit. I mean, these Democrats should be put on trial for the nuke deal, for Christ's sake. As a matter of fact, I find it rather coincidental that the media and this whole political scene, this whole political news scene has been able to bury the fact that Barack Obama has put more debt on the United States national deficit than every other president prior to he combined. Let me repeat that one more again, because they have suppressed this in the lamestream media. They have suppressed this out here in the political news circuit, put out there in front of the face of Joe Sixpack, so they know that the reason why we are here is because Barack Obama added on more debt to the United States deficit than all other previous presidents before him combined. I mean, good God. I'm sorry I'm breathing hard here, folks, but I'm telling you, I'm under pressure. I'm under pressure for this freaking fortune cookie optimism thing. I'm under pressure because they're trying to undermine my president. I'm under pressure because I know that there's an impending crash, and I know there's going to be a lot of people suffering. I'm under pressure because I want this tax plan to be passed by the goddamn Republicans. I'm under pressure because I know the globalists are trying to do every goddamn thing they can to undermine this nation-state revolution that's happening all over the international community. By God, I'm under pressure. I'm under pressure. Anyway, let me move on to another subject matter. Prior to that, I want to remind everybody one more again that the United States of America tweets out a picture of Chuck kick the American people in the balls Schumer with Putin eating a bagel. How fitting. And of course, lest we forget, Chuck Schumer helped pull the visa strings of an Indian athlete who's now accused of child sex abuse. How come this isn't mainstream media news? I have no goddamn idea. And once again, folks, 30 Democrats, all right, 30 Democrats met with a Russian delegation in conjunction with the Iranian nuke deal, for Christ's sake, man. I'm telling you this right now. This is the kind of news that needs to be put forth out here in front of Joe Sixpack's face. And let me tell you right now, the Democrats are winning the narrative in shaping the perspective of Joe Sixpack. That's why we're the new media. We've got to help shape that narrative. That's why you've got to go out and spread the news around like wildfire. Get every social media account you can. Get a blog. Get a YouTube account. Whatever it takes to disseminate the information so as many eyes as possible are put in front of that information. As many eyes as possible is put in front of that information, folks. We got to penetrate the psyche of Joe Sixpack, folks. All right, that's all there is to it. We've got to do it. If we don't do it, then we run the risk of losing the presidency. We run the risk of losing the presidency. Do you understand me? Good God. Oh, my God, my heart's beating like a goddamn rabbit, for Christ's sake. Oh, I'm under pressure. Good God, I'm under pressure. Anyway, let me move on to another subject matter, folks. My apologies if I sound a little winded, man. I'm under pressure. I'm under pressure on a goddamn Baller Friday, for Christ's sake. I'm under pressure. All right. All right, here we go. Now, let's talk a little bit about Obamacare, huh? Oh, yeah, the proverbial repeal and replace Obamacare. Folks, guess who is doing what the damn Democrats did during the crafting of Obamacare? Do you all remember when Nancy Plastic-Face Pelosi went out and said, you got to pass the bill before you can see what's in it, okay? So you got to pass the bill first before you can actually see what's in it, okay? Okay, Plastic-Face Pelosi out. Well, lo and behold, guess who's doing the same goddamn thing? Paul kicked the American people in the balls with Chuck Schumer Ryan. That's right, Paul Ryan, folks, is doing the same goddamn thing. Yesterday, the Republicans were behind closed doors and leaving non-establishment Republicans outside, people like Rand Paul and those types of folk outside, while the Republican establishment crafts a new version of Obamacare Light, folks, because that's what they're proposing. This is Obamacare Light. This is not going to be a repeal and replace. They are not going to take out the mandate. They are renegotiating with the goons in the health insurance industry. Folks, you need to open your eyes right now. The Republican establishment is about to pull one over on us unless we start getting serious. That's why I'm telling you, email, tweet, Facebook post, call, mail, do whatever it takes to these congressmen in Washington, D.C., and tell them that we will not accept an Obamacare Light. We will not accept an Obamacare Light. We're not going to do it. We're not going to accept it. We're not going to accept an Obamacare light. And let me tell you something, folks, that's exactly what the Republican Party is crafting. I'm talking the establishment Republican Party, and they're spitting in our faces, folks. They're spitting in our faces. You want to know why? Because they think that you're not going to do anything. They think that you don't care. They think that you're stupid. That's why we have to show them that we're not, man. They will crack under the pressure, but we have to give Washington, D.C. the pressure. We have to apply the pressure like you're applying pressure to me, like you're applying pressure to me with this optimism, this fortune cookies thing, man. You got to apply this kind of pressure to Washington. Do you understand that? You've got to apply this kind of pressure to Washington, and that's all there is to it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Once again, folks, Republicans are going behind closed doors to craft Obamacare light, folks, and we cannot allow them to do it. Do you understand that? We cannot allow them to do it. Do you hear me? We can't do it, folks. And they think that we're dumb. These Republican establishment assholes, I'm talking the Paul Ryans, the Mitch McConnells, I told you that we were going to have to do something about these assholes. Look at them. They're not going to repeal and replace Obamacare, folks. They're going to try to restructure it. They're not going to repeal it. They're not going to repeal the mandate. We have to apply pressure. Do you understand me? We have to apply pressure to the Republican establishment, or we're not going to see what Donald Trump said was going to happen. We've got to apply pressure. We've got to apply pressure to the Republican establishment. Good God, heed my call. Heed my call. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ. We've got to apply pressure. We've got to apply pressure, for Christ's sake, man. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. We've got to apply pressure, for Christ's sake, man. Do you understand me? We've got to apply pressure to these damn Republicans, or they're going to do the exact same thing that these goddamn Democrats did with Obamacare. Good God. Anyway, let me move on to another subject matter, folks. Did you hear liberal former journalist arrested, charged with all the threats that are happening to Jewish facilities and Jewish synagogues all over the country? We've been hearing about this as of late, right, folks? Lots of Jewish synagogues and Jewish centers being threatened. And lo and behold, everybody was trying to point the finger at Trump supporters, at Donald Trump himself, even Hillary Rotten Clinton. All right? Even Hillary Rotten Clinton tried to point the finger at old Trump, and you know what? No. All right? Absolutely not. Yeah, let me tell you something, all right? There's nothing more, there's not a better feeling in the world than proving liberals are the racist pieces of trash that they really are. Let me go ahead and retweet the tweet that I'm talking about here. Hillary Clinton tweets, the Jewish community centers is what that means. JCC threats, cemetery desecrations, and online attacks are so troubling, and they need to be stopped. Everyone must speak out, starting with POTUS, trying to blame the President of the United States as if he's fostering some sort of anti-Semitic rhetoric. What a bunch of crap. All right? What a bunch of crap. I mean, do you understand that the person, the culprit behind the Jewish community centers being threatened all across the country was a liberal journalist, a former journalist, for Christ's sake, by the name of Juan Thompson? And hey, by the way, he's black. That's right, folks. That's right. Let me tell you something right now. He's black. He's liberal. He's a former journalist. And he was the one threatening all the Jewish community centers all across the country. And you know what the motive was, folks? Sure if I believe this, but according to reports, the motive was he was trying to get back at his girlfriend. Oh, what a cuck. I mean, what a cuckold connoisseur. He couldn't let it go. He had to go take it out on the world because, his girlfriend found a binger-dingling that made her feel good in the bed. Give me a break. And let me tell you, this is the mentality behind many of these liberals. I'm telling you, this is the mentality behind them. They're complete hypocrites. They're the most racist people on the face of the planet. I'm telling you this right now. Face value, they're going to give you the big smile. Oh, they're going to give you the big smile and those wide eyes. Haven't you noticed that most of these liberals have these freaking wide eyes, for Christ's sake? Did you see the Democratic response to Trump's speech? That they chose, the Democrats chose to give the response, Democratic response to Trump's speech looked like dough from the Heaven's Gate cult, for Christ's sake. Smile. All right? They give you the big smile, they give you the wide eyes, and then once you're gone away, when the minorities are gone, they're like, oh, God, I'm glad that darky is gone, for Christ's sake. Good Lord. Wow. Thought I was going to have to, start getting down to some hip-hop, eating a Kit Kat and eating a watermelon or something. I'm serious. That's how these liberals are, man. That's how these liberals are. That's how they are, folks. And this proves it, all right? I mean, this absolutely proves it, that liberals are out here, they're the ones that are pushing forth all this ridiculousness. It's them. They're the ones that are putting the hate crimes on themselves. All right? Jesus Christ. Anyway, once again, who was it that desecrated Jewish community centers? None other than a black, liberal, former journalist, Jew-hating, Hillary Clinton-supporting piece of trash. Juan Thompson, wanting to get back at his girlfriend. The tolerant left, huh? The tolerant left. Anyway, let's continue going, shall we? Who else do we have here? We've got, let's take a little bit of, let's go a little international. Did y'all hear that Theresa May plans to trigger Brexit in 2 weeks despite the defeat by the posturing House of Lords over EU citizens' rights? Can you believe that? I'm serious. I mean, now Theresa May is finally starting to show that she may have the balls, all right? She may have the balls. I'm saying, folks, right now, within 2 weeks, it looks as if Brexit may be triggered despite the posturing by the House of Lords over EU citizens' rights. A little bit of a pickle. I don't know what the hell is going to happen as it pertains to EU citizens' rights. It's got to go back to Parliament, and I guess they've got to do something. Bring it back to the House of Lords, I presume, and then what? I don't know. Either way, it doesn't matter. Article 50 is being triggered, and I'm telling you this right now, everybody who's out there that is a part of Britannia has got to be elated at this news. It's got to be elated at this news. I'm not even joking around. Britannia, it looks like, is going to be independent again. All right, and the people have spoken, my friends. The people have spoken. And I'm telling you, I'm really proud of Britannia at this point. I mean, everything looked very, very weird, to say the least. It looked like they were going to try to kick the can down the road. It looked like they were going to try to, I don't know what the hell they were going to try to do. You have a lot of bureaucrats, within the parliament and within other bureaucratic areas of Britannia's government that for whatever reason wanted to stay with the EU. That were, for whatever reason, a bunch of, bureaucratic EU globalists. I mean, that's pretty much what it is. It's a bunch of globalist assholes, for Christ's sake. And we got to stop it. We got to stop these globalist assholes, to say the goddamn least. So once again, I mean, this is pretty good news for Britannia. I mean, I have to admit it. I wasn't as optimistic as many of my mates across the pond over there. But I can tell you, I mean, today is a good day for Britannia. I mean, they are independent once again, and they have broken the chains of bondage that the EU has put forth against Britannia. And once again, EU, an unelected international governing body that forced Britannia into this situation that basically had them cry out for their own independence. So much props, Britannia, much props. Once again, Theresa May plans to trigger Brexit in 2 weeks, despite the defeat by the House of Lords over EU citizens' rights. So that's got to be a decent breath of fresh air for Britannia. Anyway, folks, look, I don't mean to get back to this whole optimism fortune cookie thing, but I have just been informed that optimism is up by 40 autographs. Whoa! 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 Oh! Oh! Oh, my God! Wow! Wow! Whoa! 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 Up by 40 autographs, for Christ's sake, all right? Now, look, I've got people tweeting at me saying that it's not fair that I've got some Arab oil prince in the inner circle or something like that. Hey, listen to me. Hey, look, I don't know where the hell y'all are getting that from, but y'all are going to have to figure that crap out on your own, all right? Y'all got to figure that crap out on your own, all right? Hey, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's not rigged. It's not rigged, for Christ's sake, man. Now everybody's going to say it's rigged. Look at it. Oh, it's rigged. Oh. Give me a break. It's not in. The fix is not in, for Christ's sake, man. People are pissed. Listen. Listen to me, all right? Listen. It's not my fault that there is an Arab oil prince a part of the inner circle, all right? It's not my fault, all right? It's not my fault, all right? It's not my fault. So you all shut up, and you know what? Why don't you all just give me your troll tears right now, huh? How does it feel to be on your own, complete unknown, like a rolling stone, yeah, oh yeah. Cheers, baby, cheers. Anyway, let's continue going, shall we? I'm just saying here, hey, we've got until midnight tonight, folks, Central Standard Time. I am going to pull these off at midnight tonight. At midnight tonight, I am going to pull these off. So there's still plenty of time, all right, troll terrorists and cyber vermin? All right, don't be talking garbage. And for somebody, look at it.
Well, at least on the bright side, optimism and fortune cookies sold more than your autographs, Hambone.
Yeah, you know what? Shove it up your ass! Shove it up your ass! Who asked you? Who the hell asked you, you son of a bitch? Who asked you? Nobody asked you for your goddamn opinions, so just sit there and shut up. Who asked you? Jesus Christ, man. I'm just saying, man. Anyway, folks, look, I know people on Twitter are pissed off now. Look at them. Like, oh, it's rigged, Ghost. You rigged it. You're a liar. You're a phony. Look, shut up. I didn't rig it, all right? All right, look, just shut up, all right? You know, you still got till midnight. Figure something out, all right? Stop bitching at me. Stop acting like a leftist, all right? Stop acting like a leftist and figure something out, all right? What have I told you? You see an obstacle in front of you, don't you, troll? Huh? You see an obstacle, you see a little bit of an obstacle, and what are you doing? You're giving up. You're giving up, for Christ's sake. I mean, why don't you try to conquer or negotiate that obstacle, for heaven's sake, man? Jesus Christ. And shut up about the freaking Mr. Fortune Cookie and Optimism selling more autographs than me. Y'all just shut up. Nobody asked you sons of bitches that. And I don't want you to rub it in my face, all right? Hey, it was 2 different autographs, all right? I'm sure people would have bought my autograph some more if I would have kept it up there longer, all right? So don't give me that crap. All right, that's all I'm saying. Anyway, let's just continue going here. And look, everybody's hating on the inner circle now. The inner circle is elitist. Oh, my God, the inner circle is elitist. That's not fair. You got an Arab prince as an inner circle member. He's an elitist. Shut up! Shut up! Now we're elitist. Now, y'all talked all kinds of garbage about the inner circle, right? Y'all talked all kinds of garbage about the inner circle, and now all of a sudden, everybody is out here. Nope. Come on, baby. Come on. I know. Look, keep hating on us in the inner. Now the inner circle is getting a bunch of hatred. Look at them. Look at it. Everybody is getting all kinds of hate. You know what? Keep the hate flowing, all right? Keep the hate flowing, for Christ's sake, baby. Keep the hate flowing. Woo! Yeah! Anyway, that's enough. All right, let me calm my ass down, all right? Let me calm my ass down. I know people are upset, but hey, there's still plenty of time, man. What are you doing? I mean, don't admit defeat now. What are you doing, man? What are you goddamn doing? I mean, don't admit defeat now. I mean, what are you doing? Jesus Christ. Anyway, folks. Oh, man, what a freaking baller Friday, to say the least. Jesus Christ. What a discombobulated baller Friday. Good God. Anyway, we are now in the third and final hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank you very much for tuning in with me. Before we get started on anything else, I'd like for everybody to please spread it around like wildfire and let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house, and we are live live every Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on the official website of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. It is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And of course, if you have not done so, please follow me on Twitter. The Twitter name to follow is Politics Ghost, all one word, no underscores. Politics Ghost is the name to follow. All right, that's the way it is. That's all there is to it. Look at everybody's all upset. Aw, and what the hell is this? Ghost takes money from Arab princes just like Hillary Clinton, secret liberal confirmed. You would shut up your ass! Shut up your ass! Son of a bitch! You son of a bitch, you shut up! You won't just shut up, for Christ's sake, man! Don't be talking garbage about it! Don't be talking garbage about me! Don't be talking garbage about me, you son of a bitch! Good God! Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Jesus Christ. Give me a freaking break. And look, and people are like, well, you know what? I'm going to charge back. Go ahead and charge back, man. I will guarantee you, if you charge back, I will post your information so that other merchants aren't screwed over in the same capacity. I'm not even joking around if you think that I'm lying. Look, I'm warning you, do not think that that is going to be in your best interest. I guarantee you. All right? All right, I'm just saying. If you think this is a game, and not to mention, if you happen to be, what is it, over $299 or something, if you're one of these people that have defrauded over $299, I'll pursue criminal charges on you, all right? So that's all there is to it. So come and get some, all right? Jesus Christ. And people are like, oh, yeah? Well, we're going to get your info too, Ghost. And you know what? Get my info. Do you think I give a shit? I mean, you know what? Just think about this for a second, man. I have not doxed myself because I actually like my life. You know what I mean? I like the life that I'm living at this point in time. But let's be honest, all right? If I got doxed, what could fucking possibly happen? Nothing. I probably turned this little operation that I have on the internet radio into something upon like maybe a YouTube mega channel with millions upon millions upon millions of listeners. So, you're not threatening me. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, you're not threatening me by, oh, you know what, we're going to dox you, Ghost, and you're going to do this and that. You know what? I don't really give a crap. You'd be making me more money than I'm making right now. How you like that, huh? You would be making me more money than I have right now. You understand? Woo! Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. I mean, you know what I mean? I'm not joking around. I'm not kidding around, man. I mean, make me famous, baby. Hey, if I get doxxed, hey, Keemstar, you're out of there, baby. After Keemstar. All right, Keemstar. I'm coming after them all, baby. Oh, man. Oh, good God. Oh, that's so great. Oh, that's so great. Oh, my God. Oh, man, I know it hurts. I know it hurts. I know it hurts you all. All right, but hey, you still got till midnight tonight, okay? You still got till midnight tonight. That's all there is to it, baby. You understand? And look, people are getting pissed. Hey, calling me a Jew is not hurting me, okay? Calling me a Jew is not hurting me. As a matter of fact, let's put on some Jewish music, since, you people want to sit here and think that calling me a Jew is hurting me, for Christ's sake. Hey, engineer, put on some Jewish music, baby! Put on some Jewish music to celebrate, all right? Since these people want to sit here and be pissing and moaning about it, we're going to put on some Jewish music, since you people think that by calling me a Jew, it's some, oh, no, I'm a Jew. Is that a bad word? Am I Jew? Huh? Get the hell out. Let's put some Jewish music on, for Christ's sake. Come on, let's put it on. That's enough. All right. That's enough of that, for Christ's sake. All right. I know. Everybody's upset. Look at all the trolls. They're hating it. Look at them. They're hating it. Oy vey! Shut it down, oy vey! Woo! Uh-oh. Now Paul's threatening to dox me now. Uh-oh. Oh, man, you know what? Dox me then, for Christ's sake, man. All right? Go, Sheckelstein Ghostberg. All right? Sheckelstein Ghostberg. That's what I am. Hey, you know what? This is the way I really talk here. Call me Rabbi Sheckelstein Ghostberg. That's what I am here, and that's what I'm doing. So I don't know why you're talking garbage about me. I'm a rabbi here. I don't know why you're having a problem. What you need to do is go out there and try to find out, if you can do the radio graffiti yourself. If you can't do the radio graffiti yourself, well, you got to come back over here and try to do the radio graffiti. That's what I'm talking about. As a matter of fact, hey, Ghost. Yeah, what do you got to say, Rabbi? Hey, Ghost, I think you should capitalize off this. I think you should go and maybe write a book now. Oh, yeah? You think I should write a book now? Yeah, I think they buy it, too. Like my friend Boyney Sanders, he goes out there. He knows what he's talking about. You go write a book now, they'll probably buy it. All right, well, you know what? That's what I'm talking about. Look at it. Yes, give me your energy. All of you out there, give me your energy. Yes, I like it. Anyway, now that I don't even know where we're at. I don't even know where we're at. All right, I don't even know where we're at, for Christ's sake. And look at somebody trying to say, I'm pretty sure releasing customer information is illegal. Just saying. Hey, asshole. People do it all the time that do chargebacks. When you do an unauthorized chargeback in which you paid for something that you had no intention to pay for, I, as a merchant, am within my legal right to post your information for other merchants to look out for so that they don't accept payments from you. You get it, you stupid moron? How do you think they know that certain people aren't good for payments? Because why? Merchants post those, the information of individuals who charge back, and other credit agencies and credit card transaction companies utilize that information and end up getting stuck with the bill. So I'm telling you this right now, this is not illegal. If you are intentionally buying something with no intention of purchasing it, that is fraud, and I am within my legal right to post your information for other merchants so that others don't You know what I mean? That means others don't. They're not going to get messed with. They're not going to get messed with. So go ahead. As a matter of fact, the individuals that process my credit card transactions, they're very aware of what's going on. So if anybody does charge back, believe me, they're the ones that are going to go after you, not me. You know. So I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And you know, I'm not joking around. You don't think that these financial institutions, you don't think that they're going to have the incentive to make sure that they make a lesson out of you? I don't think that you understand, like, credit card fraud, and I don't think that you understand this. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that you people truly understand what's going on. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's continue going, shall we? Anyway, look, I don't even want to continue going, for Christ's sake. All right? I mean, everybody knows it's the end of Radio Graffiti. All right, so, you know, let's go ahead and send Radio Graffiti off with a decent goodbye. Let's go ahead and send Radio Graffiti off with a decent goodbye. How about that, huh? How about that? All right, we'll do that, all right? We'll do that. And I know that you folks that are out there and you tards, you're like, oh my God, I'm gonna miss Radio Graffiti. I can't believe it. Well, you know what? Get used to it. We're gonna send it off. We're gonna give it a good send off right now. That's what we're gonna do. So, without any further ado, hey, engineer, can you put on some music, some appropriate music for the time right now, please? All right, here we go. Here we go, baby. Here we go.
How do I
Little Boys to Men, it's hard to say goodbye, baby. Oh, yeah, the good times that made us laugh outweigh the bad. This goes out to you, Radio Graffiti. This goes out to you, baby. Cause we get to see forever, but forever's gone away. Yeah, so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Come on, sing it with me, baby. Sing it with me.
I don't know
Where this rose
is going to lead.
I'm getting a little choked up here. I'm getting a little choked up. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm getting a little goddamn choked up.
We've been and what
If we get to see tomorrow, I hope it's worth all the wait. Come on and sing it with me. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. And I take with me the memories to be my sunshine after the rain. Yeah, to say goodbye. Goodbye, Radio Graffiti. Goodbye, baby. Goodbye, man. And I'll take will be the memories to be my sunshine out in the rain. Yeah, it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Oh, man. man, I almost want to shed a couple of tears there. You know what I'm saying? I just had to shed a couple of tears there, man. Wow. Shed a couple of tears. Wow, that's just... Goodbye, Radio Graffiti. It's been it's been great. It's been great. But it's farewell to Radio Graffiti. Farewell to Radio Graffiti, for Christ's sake. As a matter of fact, let's take a couple of Radio Graffiti callers since it's about to be its last time ever on True Capitalist Radio. Let's go ahead and get to some Radio Graffiti right now! Because this is the final send-off. Because it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Anyway, let's continue going on here, folks. All right, I sing like a sick cow. Well, you know what? Suck it! Yes! Yes! Give me your energy, baby. Please keep giving me your energy. I like it. Woo! Anyway, let's continue going here. All right? How about Anonymous Radio Graffiti?
God damn it, I want to do that. Don't you understand that? I want to do that. Yeah. I want to do that, you sick. Damn it. I want to do that. You sack of crap.
Oh, well, you know what? It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
We've got pylons, Radio Graffiti.
What the? I mean, that Obama phone. I mean, that sucked, man. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Is that me? Hello?
That's you.
Hi,
yes.
Yeah, shout out to my younger brother. You know who you are. And can we dedicate a good episode here for, the Inner Circle? Woo.
That's right, baby. The Inner Circle is in the house. They hate us because they ain't us. And let me tell you something. Do you want to be a part of the Inner Circle? Okay? I know I was supposed to put up some Inner Circle slots last weekend. I never did because I really don't want that many people in it anymore. You understand? I mean, the people that I've got in it is fine. We got to kick a few other people out. We were talking about it. As a matter of fact, I'm constructing the inner triangle within the Inner Circle as we speak. So, yeah, man, everything is going great. All right? Now, listen, I told you folks that the people that were part of the Inner Circle was serious business. You understand? I told you that the people who were the part of the Inner Circle, all right, was serious business. Didn't I say that, baby? I told you. Anyway, let's continue going. How about Anonymous Radio Graffiti? Helen Keller deaf mute. How quaint. How fitting. 435 Radio Graffiti.
Jewish cuck, if you think you're going to take Radio Graffiti away, you've got another thing coming. You are a crony. You just want our money. You don't care about your fans at all. Make it a safe board. Radio Graffiti.
Well, I can understand why you made that song because your phone sucks the chrome off of a 57 Chevy bumper, all right? Hey, this is the Trump administration, all right? Step your game up and step your chain up, baby, all right? Jesus Christ, how much does a phone cost nowadays, for Christ's sake? Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Tired of these Obama phones.
And what, look at this, Helen Keller deaf mutes. And you see what, and you want me to continue having this crap on the air? You want me to continue having this crap on the air? They're not even talking. Anonymous, Radio Graffiti. Ghost equals fake Texan. I am a Jew. My lineage goes back to the Jews from Egypt, you son of a bitch. More Jew music.
No problem, Robo.
Buy fortune cookie, be good goyim. Putting $400 on cookie. True sellout radio. Oy vey! Shut it down! Stop buying fortune cookie, you son of a bitch! Stop buying it, please! God damn it, I'm not a Jew, African booty! God damn it! You son of a bitch! I don't know how many times I gotta tell you sacks of crap, man. I am not a Jew. I am not a Jew. I use yarmulkes for coffee filters, for Christ's sake, man. I am not a Jew. Shut up, all of you. Just shut up. Tired of you people saying that crap, man. Give me the mic. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. Jesus Christ, man. Who else do we have here, for Christ's sake, man? Anonymous, Radio Graffiti. Just shut up, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. How about Anonymous, Radio Graffiti?
Years of angry broadcasts and rage-filled holidays. He kept his hooves warm at home with sound files to play. But the bills he started running out and the engineers aside. And even though I love the trolls, the humor's getting dry. The time has come to welcome Joe to Blog Talk Radio, and all the sorry sacks of crap have written up the show. How can I troll a new UC? What does every pony do? How do I get a Twitter shout-out? I haven't got a clue. Cookie Rappa, Cookie Rappa, Cookie Rappa, show is here, tomorrow's show is here.
I mean, I've actually got freaking My Little Pony characters calling me now. I got My Little Pony characters calling me now. I got My Little Pony characters. God, Jesus Christ, these bronies. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God, man. You know what? I hope that you all are enjoying this Radio Goddamn Graffiti. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I hope that you all enjoy this Radio Goddamn Graffiti. Jesus Christ. Give me the mic. I hope that y'all are enjoying this, for Christ's sake, man, you son of a bitch. Jesus Christ. Who else do we have? 503 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, he'd be tight forever. Maybe I could donate you a few gold coins or something. This guy's a Jew.
Well, I didn't even understand what the hell. I don't even understand what you're saying, man. Is your tongue too heavy for your mouth?
My tongue's fine. Ghost. Hello?
Oh, Jesus Christ. This is what we get. This is what we get when we have single mothers who drink while they're pregnant. You hear this idiot? Jesus Christ. And what, I'm supposed to continue doing this for these fucking tards? Screw you. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Get all bronies.
Dan all bronies. Dan all bronies.
Yeah, no, you know what? Maybe so. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
My name is Ray.
That is so stupid. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Okay, whatever the hell that's supposed to mean, for Christ's sake. 412 Radio Graffiti.
Good evening, Ghost. This is Mr. Tamsi. You held this autograph contest and put Radio Graffiti's future on the outcome. You also seem really eager to prune the show of it, claiming that you want your show to be serious. It's your show. Do with it what you will, but I think you disvalue the fact that much of your fan base started listening to TCR and have continued to listen because of Radio Graffiti. It's a signature part of the show, and to simply remove it is a disservice to the show's history. And while we are on the subject of your serious inner circle, you fuckers whine about how you want things to be mature and serious, and yet you raided El Farxo's chat last night just to cause problems. How very mature of you. Fuck the inner circle. Long live Radio Graffiti.
What the hell? Are you joking? I mean, is this getting this serious, for Christ's sake? I mean, listen to how serious this is getting, for Christ's sake. Long live Radio Graffiti. Long live... Jesus! Oh, my goodness. Man, you know, this is getting a little out of hand here, all right? This is getting a little bit out of hand here. Good God, man. This is getting a little out of hand here. All right, it's just getting a little out of hand. Give me a mic. Give me a mic, for Christ's sake, man. Good God, this is getting ridiculous. This is getting ridiculous. Oh, my God, I think we got Distilling Capitalist Radio Graffiti.
All righty. In relation to that...
Hey, you're cutting in and out, Distilling. Hey, Distilling, you're cutting in and out, man.
Hey, how's that? Better?
Yeah, I think we can hear you a little better.
All right. So in relation to that last caller, you call us out, yet when we're in our chat room doing our own thing, you guys want to leak and, you know, record our conversations and everything. So as far as Radio Graffiti is concerned, I only have one thing to say. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye.
Oh, man. Look, this is getting a little out of hand here, right? All right, I mean, I feel like I'm the guy in the middle, like trying to hold the internet back and the inner circle back and be like, look, calm down. Calm down here. Everybody just calm down. All right, let's let cooler heads prevail. Everybody just have a beer. Everything's going to be all right. Calm down. Calm down. Good God, man. Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. I mean, how about 647 Radio Graffiti? Whoa. That's right, whoa. I mean, is this getting this serious? Radio Graffiti. Radio Graffiti. Radio Graffiti. Radio Graffiti. I mean, is this getting this serious? Radio Graffiti. Radio Graffiti. Radio Graffiti. Radio Graffiti. I mean, is this getting this serious? Radio Graffiti. Radio Graffiti. Radio Graffiti. Oh my God! Another remix. Enough of Radio Graffiti. I just freaking said that, for Christ's sake, man. I just freaking said that. Man, You know what? Give me the mic. Give me the mic. All right, look, we got 30 minutes left in this broadcast. Look, screw Radio Graffiti. We need to have a serious discussion about Radio Graffiti here, because obviously we got a whole bunch of fans that are pissed off because, Radio Graffiti is going to cease and desist itself. So look, we're going to have a serious conversation about Radio Graffiti, all right? That's what we're going to do right now, and I want to hear from you, 516-453-9903. I want to hear what you have to say about Radio Graffiti at this point, all right? We're going to talk to the people. We're going to talk to the people. Because this is getting way out of hand, man, getting way goddamn out of hand, and I don't like it one freaking bit. Jesus Christ, man. 916, you there?
Yeah, can you hear me, Ghost?
Yeah, what's going on? What's going on, man?
Just speaking to someone who was supporting Team Fortune Cookie, I just wanted to congratulate you on your victory. But I did have a serious question
regarding
that.
Well, it's still not over, man, but what do you think about Radio Graffiti? Give us your insights. Give us your thoughts.
Just my question, I mean, wasn't Radio Graffiti originally established as a quarantine thing? I mean, the whole point was to corral the trolls off into Radio Graffiti so they didn't spread into the rest of your show. Now that you're taking it away, what's going to stop them from spreading back into the rest of the show? Are you just going to stop taking calls from new numbers? Are you just going to use the same group of people? What's the story?
Well, that's a very good point. So your theory is I take away Radio Graffiti, they're going to call up during the show and make the show just even more of an obnoxious playground. Is that what you're suggesting?
That's a serious possibility. I mean, you have to ask yourself, why did you establish Radio Graffiti in the first place? And I believe that's why you did it.
Well, that is kind of the reason why I did it. So what do you suggest? I mean, listen, we got a lot of people that were for Team Optimism. I know we have just almost the same amount of people as Team Fortune Cookie. So what do you suggest?
Honestly, I don't really have a good suggestion right now, but I don't think that this contest was the way to go.
And if you don't have a decent suggestion, then get the fuck out of here! Jesus Christ! Don't have a decent suggestion! Jesus Christ! What the hell are you talking about? You call up here, you're trying to make me, I'm trying to see it your way over here. I'm trying to have an open mind. And you don't even have a goddamn solution, you stupid son of a bitch! Good God, man! You see what I have to put up with, man? You see what I have to put up with on a consistent goddamn basis, for Christ's sake? Oh, my God! Give me the mic! Look, I want to have a serious conversation about Radio Graffiti because, listen, obviously we got a lot of butthurt people out here, and I have a little bit of compassion, all right? I know that I was rubbing it in your goddamn troll terrorist and cyber vermin faces, but I got a little bit of compassion. But I need you to have established dialogue with me, all right? So I'd like some freaking suggestions from people that are listening out there on the goddamn internets. I think we got Amy Daly on the horn. Amy Daly, you there?
Hey, I'm here.
Hey, what's going on, Amy Daly? What do you think?
I think that last caller actually had a point. But I remember you saying that the whole reason why you actually put Radio Graffiti on in the first place is because you believed in the First Amendment and freedom of speech. And I think that that has a place. Like, I think that's a needed something that's needed in in radio today. You have a lot of followers, a lot of people listen to your show, and I am against. I think there's a lot of failed trolls. I think a lot of them are fucking terrible now, and they have no skill at what they're trying to do, and they sound retarded. But you never know. You might have that one person who calls up and uses your Radio Graffiti as a decent means to disseminate any type of information that they can't spread other places.
That's a very good point, Amy. Do you want to give any shout-outs or want to say anything else?
No, shout out to the inner circle. Shout out to you. Shout out to any of the decent trolls out there. And that's it.
Thank you very much there, Amy Dale. It's a very good point. People are bringing up valid points. Now, you see, trolls, you see what's going on here? You see, we're having a dialogue here, and things are actually starting to become accomplished. You're not going to get anything accomplished acting like that one, AIDS-infected fruit bowl that dresses up like a fox, in some chat room somewhere. Do you understand what I'm saying? I mean, this is how you get things done. We open up a dialogue, not act like AIDS-infected fruit bowls that have, something going on with their AIDS-infected head. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. This is how we open up a dialogue here, all right? Anyway, who else do we have here, for Christ's sake? How about Trump and... Oh, wait, hold on just a second. What the hell is that? Oh, never mind. How about Trump and capitalists? What's going on? What do you got to say about Radio Graffiti?
If you want my honest opinion about Radio Graffiti, I think it's time for it to go. I mean, there's no more time to screw around about, cartoons or whatnot. I mean, it's time. I mean, the Trump administration's under attack. We're basically getting so close to solving the mystery of Pizzagate and so many other things, and we need your support. It's great to see all these people have a lot of energy and using it to, but it's such a bane to watch seeing them use it in such an inappropriate manner. We need to start using our energy to go after these corrupt bureaucrats and protect the Trump administration at all costs.
I couldn't agree with you there more, Trumpet. I mean, that's why I kind of want to take the show in a serious direction here, because we're dealing with some serious business, all right? This is serious goddamn business is what we're talking about here, man. I mean, this isn't some freaking game, man. This isn't a freaking game. This is serious goddamn business. Let's see who else we have going on here, because I definitely want to hear everybody's side as it pertains to Radio Graffiti. And you see, this is how we have a dialogue. You understand? You don't act like some digital butt-loving furry fruit bowl, that's got AIDS in their ass. You don't have to do that. All right. All right. How about 713? What do you got to say about Radio Graffiti?
Hey, Ghost, what's going on? Happy Baller Friday, man. How you doing?
Hey, happy Baller Friday. How you doing, man?
Well, as for Radio Graffiti, I'll have to say, yeah, if you take it away, it could potentially bring more trolls to attack you during the show and everything. And I do agree with that subject in mind. But I would say if you had, let's say Mr. Fortune Cookie loses and Optimism wins, I wouldn't necessarily just take it away, but maybe if you shorten it like you did that one episode where you just 1 minute of Radio Graffiti. I mean, that could it'll still be on there, but shortening it might be better if they lose. But if that's my opinion, I think you should just shorten Radio Graffiti 5 minutes, 10 if you're feeling generous. But how do you think about that, Ghost?
Well, that's a very interesting situation. I was actually shortening it throughout the week to about 15 minutes, and I thought it was rather decent. I thought it was rather decent. I mean, to be honest with you, the more I'm getting serious about the broadcast, the more views I'm getting as far as the show is concerned. So, I mean, I'm looking at it from the stats point of view, and who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Let's take a couple more callers. And look, I am showing you all. This is how you start a dialogue. You see, listen, you see what we're doing here? I mean, this is Troll Terrorist and Cyber Vermin, Ghost in the Inner Circle. You see how we're trying to start a dialogue and compromise? You see how easy this is? Washington, they can't do that shit. Can somebody explain that? Excuse my French. You see what I'm saying? You want to know why they can't do that shit in Washington? Because they're acting like some digital fruit bowl fox who's servicing glory holes in Limerick, Ireland somewhere. That's why. That's why. So, we're having a dialogue here. I'm very proud about what we're doing here. I'm very proud about what we're accomplishing. How about 401? What do you think about Radio Graffiti?
Hello?
Yeah, what's going on, man?
Hi, Ghost. I didn't think that I'd get on. How are you doing?
Not too bad, man. What's going on? What do you think about the whole Radio Graffiti scenario?
Well, I just want to say that I am a longtime fan, and I was around through Troll War 3, and I haven't called in a very long time. But without getting into too much detail, I think a compromise is needed. And I think what you should do, in my opinion, is limit the amount of time that Radio Graffiti is on and make it sporadic. Just don't announce when you're going to have Radio Graffiti. If you happen to have it one show a week, 2 shows a week maybe, don't let the trolls know. If they happen to listen and it's going on, they better be ready. I think that's the best system.
Well, that's a very interesting point. Very short, but yet sporadic. Sporadic, all right? I mean, you see, now we're getting somewhere. You see Troll Terrorists and Cyber Vermin. This is how you negotiate. We're getting somewhere. We're getting places. I don't understand why everybody has to act like, D. Ray McKesson or something. You know what I mean? Like, they got the AIDS infecting their brains or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, here in the past 2 years, the LGBT, well, let's leave off the T. The LGB, all right, hasn't been making a very good case for themselves. I mean, haven't you noticed that everybody who wants to commit violence on the left, everybody who is vile and disgusting, and that are organizing violence, they're all homosexuals that are dying of the AIDS, or at least look like they're afflicted with the AIDS or HIV. I mean, haven't you noticed that? I mean, I'm telling you this right now. Within the past 2 years, this isn't making a good case for the gays, in my opinion. And as a matter of fact, the more feminine bitch gay you are, the worse you are at this point in time. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's continue going, for Christ's sake. How about area code 609? What are you going to say?
Hey, Ghost, do you remember when you first created Mr. Optimism? Well, World War III still hasn't happened yet, and I'm going to buy a lot of fortune cookie merch, man. I'm really baked right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, you know what? Thank you very much. Who asked you? We're trying to compromise here. Jesus Christ, man. I'm trying to compromise here. Good God, man. How about 920? What are you going to say about Radio Graffiti?
Hey, Ghost. I've been a long-time listener now, and I don't know what to say. Back when I used to listen to this show, it was really funny. Of course, I was younger. I was more naive. I was also a brony back then, but I grew the fuck up. And when you really realize it, are these people like nowadays? Because it's more separate now. I feel everybody is doing their own fucking thing, and they're all against each other too, instead of really I don't know, really trying to work together. Not working together to troll you, but I feel like there's just more beef with each other now. And I don't know, Ghost. I just feel.
Don't you think though that has to do with certain furry AIDS-infected individuals that for whatever reason want to commiserate with a bunch of prepubescent teens to rabble-rouse into digital hysteria?
Oh, most likely. I mean, this is just like the drama shit that happened, a long time ago, and this is it's happening again, but I feel like it's being in more control, or at least it's trying to be. And I don't know. I just don't want to see you go again, Ghost. I just don't want to see this shit fall down. And I mean, I'll agree. Radio Graffiti has been a lot shitty lately. Worse than what it back then. It was more funny. It was better, but nowadays, it just feels like they're trying to rekindle that nostalgia for what they had for Radio Graffiti. And you can't really, rekindle that. You can only move forward. That's why everyone's reusing shit. It's garbage, to be honest.
Well, that's a very good point, man. And look, I'm not going anywhere, all right? I mean, if by some chance these idiots dox me for whatever the case might be, let me tell you something right now. I mean, that's just going to make me more famous. I mean, you know what I mean? I mean, I'll just get on YouTube and just start, you know what I mean? I'm going to take over Keemstar, if that's the case, baby. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so you're not hurting me if you're doxing me. I'm going to be honest with you, all right? I mean, you're really not. Anyway, folks, listen. Everybody is suggesting some very, very decent suggestions. And I'm going to be completely honest with you, folks. I mean, we've had a lot of people purchase these autographs. And look, either side I'm very, very grateful for. But it's obvious that Team Optimism is going to win. And that means that, you know, at the very least, they don't want to hear 40 or 30 minutes a day of Radio Graffiti. Because like the last caller said, it's not funny anymore. And I think it's a very, very good example that he set, that everybody is trying to use old stuff to try to rekindle something that they didn't really appreciate back when it was in existence. You know what I'm saying? So, in my personal opinion, I feel that there is a compromise that is entailed here. Obviously, there's not going to be any 30 or 40-minute Radio Graffitis every day. But maybe we can do something, okay? But it's going to be something that is going to be at the end of the show, and whether or not it's going to be every show, I have no idea. Now, with that being said, because Radio Graffiti, if it's going to be very, very short, or if it may be removed at all, which I don't know if it is, we may shorten it to like 5, 10, 15 minutes. But I plan, folks, to be honest with you, to replace that with certain elements of calling people. You know, everybody always requests me to call people and to, do something of that capacity. We may fill the rest of that time with something of that nature. We've got a lot of plans in place for fun stuff to do. So, I mean, this is not the end of the road for fun times on True Capitalist Radio. It's just, 30 or 40 minutes of Radio Graffiti, it just can't be. But because we had so many people participate, and I honestly did not believe that this was going to get this way, folks, all right? I figured that this would be a contest and maybe, I'd sell like maybe 50 or 60 of each, and whoever won, was going to, it's just a simple contest. I did not realize that it was going to get this particularly serious, all right? So once again, and now people are telling me it's not midnight yet, don't count their chickens. Well, we'll see, all right? Now, look, I'm not even going to say anything, because if I compromise now and by some chance, Mr. Fortune Cookie wins, I'm still obligated to the 30 or 40 minutes of freaking Radio Graffiti an hour, all right? So anyway, the bottom line is we shall see what's going on. All right, and I know that there's a lot of people that are upset about it. And listen, I didn't realize that there were going to be that many people upset about it. I'm going to be honest. And a lot of people are calling up, making cases that, hey, look, wasn't it the reason why you made Radio Graffiti was to kind of section off the trolls to the end of the program? If you don't do that, they're gonna call your program. So we shall see what's going on, folks. All right. We shall see. Anyway, folks, we've got 10 minutes left on this Baller Friday. What a rambunctious, unbelievable Baller Friday. We didn't even get to everything that we were supposed to talk about on this agenda, folks. But you see, what happened here was an exercise in which you had two sides. One side that did not want Radio Graffiti at all, another side that wants damn near an hour of Radio Graffiti, and we got a compromise, all right? We got a compromise going on here. And screw you people saying that Mr. Optimism and Mr. Fortune Cookie are popular than me. Shut up! I'm trying to compromise. There's just no time to troll. Anyway, let's get to the freaking Radio Graffiti. You got 10 minutes left, all right? Let's get to Radio Graffiti and the rest of it right now! At Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
There you go.
What's going on?
Hey, I just want to give a shout out to my Cleveland Colin Gruffin. We have won. Go Team Optimism.
My name is Cleveland Brown.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Now we know the fruit behind that, for Christ's sake. Did you hear this fruit? Jesus Christ. How about anonymous radio graffiti?
I found a place where everyone...
Yeah, here it is. And you see that? You see that? That's why. You see that? That's why, right there, all right? That's right. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's continue going here, for Christ's sake. Who else do we have? Man, we got so many goddamn callers, for heaven's sake, man. Who do we have here? Once again, if you want to call right now, go ahead and do so. Hey, 413, are you there, sir?
Hey, Ghost, how's it going?
How's it going?
I'm the clown that bought 30 Mr. Fortune cookies, and my wife bought another 5.
Well, I don't know what to say. As a matter of fact, what do you think? What do you think should happen to Radio Graffiti?
Yeah, let me plead my
go
case
ahead,
to
man.
Radio Graffiti. All right, so I'm a long-time listener, man. I've been listening to you since like 2011, man. And my wife, I brought her on board when we got engaged, and I proposed to her, and she's a big fan of politics now because of you, man. And I hang out in the Discord with Hoodie, Metroid Junkie, Top Badger, Boat. We all love Radio Graffiti. We don't want to troll you to the point where you want to, like, quit the fucking, like, show. Excuse my language. But at the same time, I wanted to prove a point. There's a lot of good, healthy trolls out there. And, you know, we deserve a voice, whether it's 15, 20 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 minute. I don't care. We just deserve a voice because your inner circle shouldn't kind of dictate the show. It should kind of be like one giant community. We should all be working together. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, that's a very, very nice sentiment there, man. As a matter of fact, you were the one that wanted the engineer autograph. Am I correct?
That's correct. I believe he is the true talent. I believe he is the kind of the backbone of the show. And I just want to give props to engineer. I think he's kind of
okay, we get it. All right, we'll give you the engineer autograph. All right, we get it. All right. Jesus Christ. Anyway, thank you and your wife for listening. Thank you guys for whether it was for Team Fortune Cookie or not. I appreciate it. And look, I'm the real talent, all right, not the engineer. Ask the engineer. Am I the real talent, the engineer? See what I'm saying? And can you believe somebody actually wants your autograph, man? They're demanding for it, man. Well, there you go. I'm telling you, we got engineer fans. You know, I'm telling you, when you have people that call up like that and make cases, all right, and make cases for Christ's sake. I mean, it's hard. It's hard to just completely eliminate Radio Graffiti at all. So I'll tell you what. I'm going to make a compromise here. And look, I'm looking at the radio. I'm looking at the inner circle. They're like, no compromises. But look, you got to do a little bit of a compromise here, right? All right, I'll tell you what. As it stands right now, I'll give about 10 minutes, 15 minutes at the end for Radio Graffiti. All right, 10, 15, depending on how I feel. For Christ's sake, all right. Now, I'll make a little bit of a deal with you. If you trolls are serious, all right, and you by some chance by the end of midnight are able to surpass Team Optimism, well, then it's still on, all right? It's still on, 30 minutes Radio Graffiti if by some chance you do every show. But if not, 10 minutes at the end, all right? Maybe 15 minutes depending on things because, look, there's just too many people that have bought too many things here. There's just a lot of people purchased, you know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of people. What the hell? What the hell is that? What the heck? What are you idiots trying to swat me for Christ's sake? You gotta be joking me. You gotta be joking. I'm sitting over here trying to compromise with you shush and clap, and you're out here trying to swat me? You son of a... You son of a bitch! How dare you all, man? How dare you all? How dare you all? trying to make a deal with you, man. Get it. Give me the mic. Look, I don't know. There's freaking cops outside now, thanks to you assholes, all right? Before I get into any kind of goddamn trouble, for Christ's sake, I'm getting out of here, all right? I mean, I wanted to do Radio Graffiti here, but you see, look at you people. We can't have nice things. We can't have nice things, for Christ's sake. Damn it. The freaking cops are here. The freaking cops are here. The freaking cops.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
With that, guys, let's take a moment of silence. Let's take a moment of silence and press F to our beat goes.
that's enough of that. Anyways, guys, thanks again for coming out. What would hold the future of Radio Graffiti and pretty much the show itself? Well, that is to be answered next Monday. So, of course, once again, thank you everybody for tuning in and listening to this relay broadcast of TCR with your host and live streamer, BN King. I do hope you have enjoyed this great memories with us. We're not the end, don't think. It's not the end. What Ghost has mentioned is pretty much simple. Just pretty much shorter than Radio Graffiti. Maybe you have random days. Could be a good deal. Heck, even better. But it is as yet unknown to what lies from Radio Graffiti. And you guys, of course, the majority of you guys staying at the very end just to hear Radio Graffiti, that shows how really means to everybody just to listen in and just hear the lows, the laughter, the can't stop wave of everything that we have heard from Ghost, just from his rage. And yet, now, it turns the tables. Now, it may be shorter than it ever is. Or maybe there never will. But then again, did Ghost really get squatted? I wonder. Anyways, yes, guys, that's pretty much it for this broadcast. I'll give some shout-outs here. Once again, we don't know what's going to be the future of it. Of course, you still can purchase the autographs of Mr. Fortune Cookie or, well, Mr. Optimism. It's still there for tonight only until midnight. That's, just go to Ghost.market and just pretty much purchase one of the others, because since this is the last day for your autographs to get. And of course, if by chance Mr. Fortune Cookie leads up, well, the trolls won. The trolls will get 30 to 40 minutes. That's half an hour of the show of Radio Graffiti. But if Mr. Fortune Cookie, Mr. Optimism leads and never be dethroned, then this, my friends, will be the last thing you ever hear. It will be the last that would never, ever gotta be repeated. History will be changed, and history has tonight. And with that, let's give some shoutouts. So, over at the BN Theater, I'll pretty much anybody in the chat room give a shout out. But first, make sure to subscribe to me on YouTube, as I do TCR broadcast every day, Monday to Friday, 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific. And of course, also follow me on Twitter at The Burning Network or Politics Ghost, which is Ghost's real Twitter account, as we do updates. And of course, you'll be notified when the next TCR happens. But for Radio Graffiti, that's a question mark. Big question mark. You have to tune in to know if there will be a Radio Graffiti or not. So let's get some shoutouts, shall we? So, easy that. Shoutouts is easy. Just be in the chat room and just pretty much be notified, and that's in the chat room. So, let's get with the chat rooms right now, because I'm pretty sure at this point everyone needs to leave. It is a Friday. Happy Ball of Friday, everybody. Alright, we got Jellyfish, Capitalist, we got This is Sparta, Bacter, Bob Ton, Brony Drumming, Burnus, Cadence Gamer, Chief Sombrero, Co, Deadeye 3006. We got Doomman 98, Dr. Demento, Edgar, Equestrialize, Gabe 13th, Hakar, Hoff the Space Pirates, Honey Badger 32, Sarah, Caperon, we got Quidditch the Pony, we got Recolor Tiara, Scarlet Moon, Sirius Samson, Shadow Luigi 37, we got Shane Easy, Shy Guy Mask, Quilly Atkins, Amy Daly, we got Area Code 3060 Tro, Centron 800, Clancy, Rainbow 6th Street, oh that's funny, Cody Purple 17, Drangos in a place, Flyer, it's Ghost Ectoplasm. Boom. Okay. The Collie-Man MX came in. Some looking people coming in and out. We got Giratina, Haruka Takahashi, Hyjin. We got I Am Livingstone, Jews our guy. I know what it means, but I'm not gonna say it. We got J-Man, Kill Pedals, we got Rocket, we got Lamar, Action New, we got Mario, Sonic Boss A, Me Magic, Novelty Best, what do we have here? Pastel Purple, Deathbed, Pink Water, Frankie Pie, hey Frankie, Pretty Pony, we got Sid Plup, or POP, we got Silverwise 94, Sorrow owns BN. What? Oh, no, he doesn't. Who else we have? I'm looking here. Strasser to Sartiana Zaboy. Okay, we got SWAT Albin. Okay. TCR. Oh, hey, what's up? It's TCR Streams Law Mixing Splices. The Jason guy. So that's pretty much everybody who's in Shoutout. But Mr. Shoutout, well, you might have left or still in the over to the YouTube channel. If you're in the YouTube channel, just head on over to the Being Theater. Links in the description. It's pretty easy as that to join in. And of course, you get a shout out if you join in. Coffee Filter Yamaka. What's up, 69? Yes. Okay. Alright, so yes, the highlight of today's show is pretty much the autographs, because today's the last day for the autographs. So get yours now, or you never see them ever again. Heck, the future of Radio Graffiti is in your hands still, until tonight at midnight. So tonight's your last chance to get it. Win or lose, there's still going to be some sort of I don't know, maybe some deals going on. But who knows? This is not the end, guys. This is not the end of the Radio Graffiti. It's not really the end. I'm saying this for the benefit for everybody to just calm down. Don't panic. Because if I know Ghost, I'm sure there's a way around. Besides, even though the show is more seriousness from the first to the second hour, up to the third hour, he's not taking away the fun. Heck, it's fun that we still have Twitter shoutouts. I mean, that's a turnip right there. But you want Radio Graffiti to just have to be call in and pretty much just give speeches, right? Or just pretty much just troll Ghost and pretty much do the same things that pretty much we hear every day. Oh yes, the Cleveland Callers, the number 9s, and the repeats. It's just pretty much beating a dead horse. But it's not over, guys. No worries. Just chill down and relax. It's still not over. Not until midnight, of course. But still, Radio Graffiti is not going to be taken away. Okay? It's never. It is part of the show. It's part of everybody's fans. It's pretty much part of, us, as fans, to actually listening in. Because that's how we actually got into the show. or pretty much half, or pretty much get discovered from other things besides radio graffiti, but majority is radio graffiti. So it never is the end. If you're wondering who I'll be choosing, I'm pretty much, well, I can't say. I would just pretty much being neutral in this. I'm neutral. I'm not the kind of guy who really wants to go who's who. I'm neutral. I don't care who wins from this. All I care is if you really care about radio graffiti or having longer extended, like 30, 40 minutes. You guys can go ahead and get Mr. Fortune Cookie. But if you don't want it, and pretty much maybe being toned down, or blessing out, who knows, then just vote Mr. Optimism. I don't have any involvement with this. Anyways, that's pretty much my little rant there, guys. Just, you choose to who you choose. You don't say of who I would choose or who I pick. I don't mind who you guys pick. Neither I really decide who. Because in the end, there will be a winner. And I will respect that. I will respect to whoever wins. Take away or let it stay. The outcome will always be a deal. And there was always another way to get through it. Whew. Anyways, that's pretty much it for me. I'm gonna I'm gonna have to pretty much gonna start another live stream here, guys. If you want to come in and chat with me, because of course I don't want to let this pretty much extend for another 30 minutes and just pretty much blabbering, and well, pretty much the show's already over. So if you guys want to pretty much want to watch my stream, just be at the BN Theater. Once again, if you guys are over the YouTube, please click on the SideTube channel, which is pretty much the first. It says BN Theater chat room. Click on it. You go to the main page of the BN Theater. You'll be able to see it. And of course, later tonight we're playing a movie. We're playing American Psycho for our movie night. That starts at 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Pacific, or not 10 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. Jesus, I'm getting away. Going right here. But yes, guys, if you guys want to continue listening to me, or pretty much watch me do some little bit of gameplay, and chill out with us, just be around BN Theater. Simple as that. But yes, whatever the outcome of these autographs come, you guys have to respect, and don't just whine, complain, bitch about it, because that will just fuel the drama, and we don't want a troll war. That is my only thing. No dramas on this channel as well. If anybody really wants to start that, you're on your own. You will never have my respect on that. And with that, I'm just going to be starting my live stream right now over at BN Theater. Just want to say thanks again, guys, for watching, and I will see you guys Monday or on our next TZR broadcast. You guys have a happy Baller Friday and a great weekend, and I'll see you guys Monday or on the next one.